Lin Han had been in hiding for 3 years when he unexpectedly awakened the ancient beast taming system. Unlike ordinary people, who only tame demonic beasts, he specializes in taming beautiful but extremely ferocious beast girls. During the day, the beast girls help him eliminate enemies, and at night, he tames and bonds with them to increase his strength. Thanks to this, Lin Han quickly became a top-tier combatant, making the entire world wary of him. Everyone, please follow Kingdom Manhwa on Lin Han's journey of beast taming to become the strongest and have beautiful beast girls by his side. The story begins with a scene at the Beast Taming Ability Awakening area, where the system's voice rings out. The awakening ritual begins now. In a wide open space, there is a large stone tablet in the center of the pillars, the awakening square. The system speaks again. Please touch the awakening stone to awaken your profession. A long line of people waited to have their names called by the system. Class 3, Zhang Tinyu, blacksmith. Class 5, Lao Shizi, bricklayer. A person in line crossed his arms and sneered. Look, they are all awakening to livelihood professions, a bunch of good-for-nothings. He is Feng Yang, he continued. After watching for so long, even if someone awakens to a support profession, it would be less boring. Feng Yang's companion behind him quickly cheered him on. That is right. How can they compare to our brother Feng, who awakened to the glorious combat profession? Great sword warrior. Such a rare profession is not something those country bumpkins can compare to. In the meantime, a person quietly stepped past them. Lin Han bumped into Feng Yang, and he opened his eyes in surprise. Feng Yang's disciple pointed at him. Who are you? How dare you bump into brother Feng? But Lin Han only glanced at him. Sorry, I am in a hurry. This sentence of his surprised Feng Yang a lot, and the arrogant person who was yelling just now was also speechless to Lin Han. Suddenly, Feng Yang grinned with interest. Another one of his subordinates was puzzled. Brother Feng. That person looks really arrogant. Maybe he is a young master from some family. After that, Feng Yang frowned and remembered. What young master? Then he said, don't you know that the Lin family was inexplicably destroyed? A few years ago, on this side, Lin Han was still moving forward. Lin Han, he continued. That kid's name is Lin Han, the remaining illegitimate son of the Lin family. A second later, Feng Yang said gleefully, what a pity, one of the 2 prodigies of number 1 high school back then is now such a waste. Does he even have the face to come here to awaken his profession? Trash is trash, what a daydream. But Lin Han only snorted disdainfully. He stood confidently in front of the stone tablet and thought, a weak chicken, only knowing how to bark and guess from the sidelines, thinking that awakening a rare profession makes you great. Then, Lin Han placed his hand on the stone tablet, and immediately a golden light emitted from his hand. Then, I will show you what true talent is. Suddenly, a strong gust of wind burst out from the stone tablet, and at the same time, the figure of an awakening god appeared with a dazzling golden light. The monk who was yelling at him earlier was now closing his eyes in panic at the light. Brother Feng, what is going on? The people who came to awaken also started commenting. The light is too dazzling. I have never seen it before. Could it be that this guy is really a genius? Feng Yang also gritted his teeth and watched. How is that possible? A waste like him can also trigger an anomaly. If he makes a comeback, would not I become a laughingstock? After a while, the light finally disappeared, and someone shouted, the awakening stone has produced a result. Information about Lin Han's profession began to appear on the stone tablet. Class 6. Lin Han, hidden profession, beast tamer. Seeing this, the others whispered again, awakened as a beast tamer. I do not know whether to call him a genius or a waste. A hidden profession, and it is a beast tamer. What a pity. A second later, an annoying voice rang out again. Lin Han, it is just a beast tamer. Feng Yang smugly ridiculed him. Don't tell me you really thought you could turn your life around. He spoke more and more vigorously, making a poor gesture with his hand. You have to know, if the spirit beasts you control are not strong enough, then you are just a waste. Feng Yang did not give Lin Han a chance to refute. He talked non-stop. To nurture powerful spirit beasts, you have to spend countless resources, but do you have money? If you obediently crawl over here, I will give you some money to buy a mangy dog to sign a contract with. How about it? As soon as he finished speaking, Lin Han flicked his ears and laughed sarcastically. Isn't this Feng Yang's little brother, who has nothing but his profession? In fact, I do not like his mouth. If a tiger does not roar, you think I am a house cat? If I do not scold you a few times, I would be sorry for my hot temper. Then Lin Han confidently provoked Feng Yang. But, I do not need to borrow money. With you here, why would I need to spend money to buy other mangy dogs? Hearing this, he seemed to have been poked in his self-esteem and went crazy. This waste? Sure enough, a second later, Feng Yang made a fist and rushed towards Lin Han. I will smash you to pieces. But before he could approach him, a girl in black high heels rushed over. She gave Feng Yang a strong kick in the back, and he was caught off guard and took the full force of the kick. Then, Feng Yang fell to the side, while the girl landed very lightly. The girl was Bai Bing. She crossed her arms and judged, what are you? How dare you talk nonsense to my student? Get out of here or I will peel off your skin. Feng Yang, who was in pain, was about to turn around and attack the person who had just attacked him, but his face paled. It seemed that he recognized who she was and knew the difference in ability, so Feng Yang quickly held his back and called his companions, let us go. It was not easy for him to let go of Lin Han like this. Feng Yang glanced back as he walked. Although Bai Bing was only a teacher, the Bai family was not someone he could mess with. I will spare Lin Han once today, and deal with him another day. After chasing away the young punks, Bai Bing crossed her arms and praised Lin Han. Little brat, you are quite something. You even dared to awaken a hidden profession. He scratched his head shyly. Teacher Bai, do not tease me anymore. But a second later, her eyes turned serious. Bai Bing squeezed Lin Han's neck with her elbow and warned, "You stinky brat. How many times have I told you, when you are outside the school, you have to call me sister? You even dared to sneak off to participate in the awakening ceremony. You have gotten bold, have not you?" This move made Lin Han yell and apologize. "It hurts. It hurts. It hurts, Sister Bing. Be gentle." She quickly let go of him a little. Then Bai Bing held up a bank card. "Beast tamers are really a bottomless pit." She smiled and advised Lin Han, "Take this money first, and find a decent beast to sign a contract with. No matter what, you have to improve your strength first, understand?" He hurriedly took it. "Thank you, Sister Bing. I will definitely repay you in the future." But before he could be happy for half a second, Bai Bing hit him on the head again. "You brat, so proud of yourself, I will smash your dog head." Time passed, and he returned to his home. A brick apartment building appeared, Lin Han's house. Lin Han entered the living room and closed the door. He sighed. Finally, home. Next. Lin Han opened the system panel. "I am going to start gearing up." The system screen displayed the words, "Congratulations to the host for successfully awakening. The divine beast taming system has been activated." At this moment, Lin Han was sitting in the rain, in front of a large house, full of hidden sorrow. Lin Han was once the young master of the Lin family, a top family. But 3 years ago, the Lin family was destroyed in a beast tide. He fell to the ground, closed his eyes, and the original owner also died in sorrow. Suddenly remembering something, his eyes suddenly opened slightly. "It was at that time that I transmigrated here." After that, the system panel appeared, and he also received a system that could only be activated after awakening. System is activating. Lin Han's face changed and he felt satisfied. "It has been 3 years. Do you know how I have lived these past 3 years? How long have I been looking forward to this? Finally, I have activated this thing. Today, I am also a man with buffs." The system panel appeared, with more information about Lin Han: name, Lin Han; profession, first rank beast, tamer hidden, level 1, strength, 70, agility 50, spirit, 110, constitution, 60, equipment none, skills, creature contract level 1, beast taming space level 1, beast summoning level 1. Then, the system appeared in a happy state, with a bright, smiling face. "Host has completed profession awakening, beast taming system activated, triggering side quest, save the downtrodden, change destiny." With only 100,000 heavenly dragon coins, you can unlock the sky-high pleasure mode, helping you become taller, stronger, and harder. Lin Han threw the card straight into the system panel and said angrily, "I just got some money from Sister Bing, and you are already eyeing it. Take it, and let me see what tricks this damn system wants to play." Suddenly, he was transported to an unfamiliar place. This place was like a universe, full of vast and boundless mysteries. What is going on? Where is this? Not long after, the system rang out again. "Congratulations to the host for completing the side quest, save the downtrodden, change destiny, unlocking the sky-high pleasure mode." Lin Han looked far into the distance. Lin Han was surprised by the rectangular pieces placed vertically with beautiful girls. "Congratulations to the host for completing the side quest, save the downtrodden, change destiny, unlocking the sky-high pleasure mode, congratulating the host for activating the cheat mode, unlocking super rare beast taming." Detecting that the host is only at first rank, currently the number of beast tames that can be unlocked is 1. Do you want to unlock it? Hearing this, he began to hesitate. "If I choose wrong from the start, it will directly affect my combat power." His finger gradually moved to the pieces. "Now I do not have any money to buy other beast tames. Moreover, these beast tames are provided by the system anyway, so they probably won't be too bad." He decisively chose the spirit that told him, "Well, I will take a gamble." A ray of light suddenly flashed in front of Lin Han. "What is this?" A monster appeared with terrifying red eyes glowing brightly. "It is here. It is here. This is my first beast tame." Not long after, he stood in contemplation, looking at the creature on his finger. "Congratulations to the host for activating the ancient 10 vicious, heavenly horned ant." Lin Han was sad. His face darkened, showing extreme disappointment. "I spent 100,000 heavenly dragon coins, and I got an ant. Damn it! It is even worse than a 999 knife. Can I get a refund for this scam?" Lin Han panicked at the announcements from the system panel, detecting that the heavenly horned ant has signed a contract with the host, starting to evolve, about to enter the second form. "Damn, this is forced buying and selling. I do not have time to sign a contract with an ant." Unexpectedly, a Yi appeared. A girl with long white hair, evolution complete, heavenly horned ant in combat state, has been activated. This made Lin Han stunned. "Damn, this is really a big surprise. It seems that I am sure to win the practical exam tomorrow." The next day, at the training school, Shadow Mountain Range, Cao Chong stood in front of the crowd and said loudly and clearly, "Fellow students, next is the first level training after awakening your profession." He stood with his arms crossed in front of his chest, his face wrinkled and serious. The teacher in charge was originally Ms. Bai Bing, but she has something urgent to attend to. "Today, I will lead the team. Training instructor Cao Chong." Lin Han glanced over his shoulder. "Through the portal next to me, everyone will be sent to an area suitable for their level. Although this training is not too difficult, I still have to remind you, pay attention to safety." From behind, Long Tianzhao nudged Lin Han. "Little Lindsay." He winked and gently asked him, "Have you found a beast tame to sign a contract with? If it is really not good, let us act together later." Explanation: Long Tianzhao, Lin Han's close friend, profession, main combat berserker. Then, Feng Yong looked at Lin Han pretentiously. "I will help you catch a few backup beast tames. Even catching beast tames has to rely on others. What a waste." He threatened with a sharp look and said in a low voice, "Lin Han, Why do not you learn a few dog barks? I will give you a beast, tame as charity, how about it? Hearing this, Lin Han was not easy to bear, and quickly retorted, surprising everyone, which dog is barking? Maybe Feng Yong misheard what he meant, so he laughed loudly. The dog is barking at you. The smile gradually faded as he understood the meaning. He frowned. No, you dare to tease me. He could not restrain himself because he was embarrassed in front of the crowd, so he took the momentum and rushed towards Lin Han. Are you tired of living? Fortunately, Lin Han reacted quickly and blocked his punch. Then, Lin Han gave a smile full of contempt inside, with a sentence that humiliated the other party. Is that all? Have you eaten? Feng Yong could only grit his teeth and endure, his face covered with sweat, and thought to himself, a beast tamer, but his strength is stronger than mine. Could it be that Bai Bing gave him some treasure yesterday? Cao Chong did not see Lin Han anywhere, and was a little uncomfortable, so he shouted loudly, Lin Han, it is your turn. What are you doing? Hurry up and enter the portal, and go to your training area. Seeing this, Long Tianzhao worried about his best friend, little Lindsay. It is not safe for you to go in alone. Let me go with you. To reassure him, he gently replied, don't worry, I can take care of myself. Behind Lin Han, Feng Yong with jealousy rose up. Lin Han, I have already told Teacher Cao. This time, do not expect to survive and come back. Standing in front of the gate with Cao Chong, he crossed his arms in front of his chest and looked at Lin Han with a judgmental look. A little brat dares to be close to Bai Bing. He glanced at him, and his selfishness rose in his heart. That woman will be mine sooner or later. Whoever dares to block my path, I will definitely kill him. Lin Han has also entered a strange and empty place. Suddenly, Lin Han saw a special sign. This is the habitat of the swift-winged wolves. The recommended level silver training area. 11 to 20 warning. Research professional first stage transfer into the area. He immediately asked in his head, silver training area, that Cao Chong clearly intends to play tricks. Still fascinated by the sign, Lin Han suddenly heard the sound of wild animals. That is right, but not just one, but up to dozens, targeting him. Those animals rushed towards Lin Han violently. It is over, swift-winged wolves. Still keeping a smile on his face, Lin Han used his hand to call the animal on his shoulder. Yi, wake up, there is something wrong. Seemingly, everything was over. But not Lin Han was still calm. But to kill me, Cao Chong's means are far from enough. Hearing the master's call, his whole body lit up. Then, a one slowly transformed into a person. In a blink of an eye, a girl with white hair appeared in front of Lin Han. She slowly opened her eyes. Her eyes were a characteristic red. A Yi stepped forward, shielding Lin Han behind. Master, I am ready. The system panel appeared. Heavenly Horned Ant. Combat form. Race. Ancient 10 Vicious. Level 10. Strength 800. Agility 700. Spirit 600. Lin Han's expectant eyes appeared. Go, let me see how powerful one of the ancient 10 fierce beasts is. At the same time, the system panel announced, name, Lin Han. Profession, first rank beast tamer hidden. Level 1. Strength, 70 plus 80. 10% from beast tame. Agility, 50 plus 70. 10% from beast tame. Spirit, 110 plus 60. 10% from beast tame constitution, 60 plus 90. 10% from beast tame. Equipment none. Skills, creature contract level 1. A powerful punch, straight into the wolf. A also kicked it with her leg. Immediately afterwards, he turned to Lin Han and said, Master, everything is resolved. Her eyes sank as she looked ahead. Lin Han clapped his hands and smiled. No wonder he is one of the 10 fierce beasts. In less than a minute, 7 swift-winged wolves have been dealt with. If a Yi grows up in the future, would not he directly sweep across the entire monster spawn area? The system appeared, accompanied by a meaningful voice. Not bad, not bad. In just a few minutes I have reached level 6. Name Lin Han. Professional first rank beast tamer. Hidden profession. Level 6. Strength 280 plus 80. Increase 10% beast tame. Agility 260 plus 70. Increase 10% beast tame. Spirit 320 plus 60. Increase 10% beast tame. Physique 270 plus 90. Increase 10% beast tame. Equipment 0. Spiritual contract skill. Level 1. Beast space. Level 1. Beast summoning level 1. Task in progress. Destroy 10 fierce beasts. 7 out of 10. His praiseful of voice resounded. Although the combat power is not as good as a Yi, it is also comparable to several ordinary combat professions. Also looked at the other side in a daze. Master, Lin Han smiled embarrassedly a second later. It is true that my mind has a problem, that I compare the stats with you. You are one of the ancient 10 fierce, the same level. How can there be several fierce beasts that can compare to you, right? Then he put his hand on the other person's head and thought to himself, but looking at this look, it is really difficult to associate her with the two words fierce, beast. On the contrary, it looks like an innocent girl who does not understand anything. Suddenly, Atari also came forward and touched his forehead. Master is here, rest assured. On this side, behind a large tree, the stranger said, did not Cao Chong say that the kid only went alone? So who is that girl? Cao Chong then replied in a firm voice, not clear, but he can kill Swift-Wind Wolf with his bare hands. Her strength is extraordinary, and that figure, that face. He looked at him the most, and continued, extreme in the extreme. Cao Chong looked greedy, and said, old man, that little one is even more beautiful than Bai Bing. or we. The person next to him immediately agreed with that idea. That is right. It is too wasteful to kill him immediately, the short-haired man said coldly. It is up to you. But looking at it, you know that the woman is not easy to deal with. He gave a plan. Wait a little longer. The three of us will also join forces to attack sneakily, causing her to not have time to turn around, and I will take the opportunity to kill that kid first. But when he turned back, he found that the group had disappeared, and he shouted, "Two of you guys, why do not you say anything else?" At this time, a Poran was also lifted one of them up. The rogue man panicked. "What? You? How can you?" A Shedi also said angrily, "You want, deal with master." The man's face turned pale without a drop of blood. He quickly ran away. Can quietly control the old second and old third. Her strength is at least above level 20. On this side, Lin Han followed and shouted, "Oh, also, catch him. Do not let him escape." The rogue man ran and thought, who is that kid after all? But there is a high-level expert like this to protect. He bit his lips and said loudly, "Damn it, faster a little more." As soon as he finished speaking, a blue shadow pressed him down hard. Lin Han shouted loudly, "Hey, also, stop." He quickly came back and thought to himself, "Damn it, this place is really the recommended area for level 11 to 20. The shadow of a tall wolf appeared, level 22 Swift Wind Wolf King. Lin Han's thoughts rang out. This prosperous wealth seems to be a little too much of a limit. Under the paws of the beast, the rogue man trembled non-stop, save life. A second later, the beast directly trampled him. The system's notification is displayed. Task level leader. Destroy Swift Wind reward, 200 beast points. Lang Wang level 22. Lin Han looked at the beast and worried. Is a little difficult. He came over and whispered, "Hey, also, this one is not easy to deal with. We retreat first." Seeing the unchanging look on Angyi's face, he reluctantly agreed. Okay, looking at her appearance, not fighting a battle will definitely not be at ease. A second later, he pointed in the direction of the beast and ordered, "Then rush up, a portal also, destroy it," only to see that the diseased Windlang opened his mouth full of teeth. It rushed fiercely towards A also. A is also difficult to deal with, its hitting speed. Unfortunately, she was lifted up high. It immediately used its strength to jump high, using the skill, Swift Wind Speed Change. The diseased Windlang angrily used his claws to beat A also, only to see, under the ground, a big explosion broke out. After the blow, I also calmly stood up slowly. Behind the disease, Windlang turned his claws directly to her. His claws clung tightly to the ground and poked him forward. It used its claws to scratch all over A's body. Lin Han's face was full of worry. Sure enough, the level gap is too large. A direct confrontation also does not take much advantage. A second later, it rushed towards Lin Han and he thought in a panic, "Damn it, this king of wealth is really not moral at all, and also knows to secretly play sneak attacks." He cautiously and loudly said, "Want to sneak attack me?" Seizing the opportunity, I tightly grasped the tail of the Jifeng Lang. "You guys are still too green." He angrily yelled, "Lucky for me, you delivered your dog heads from 1,000 miles away," only to see Lin Han casually tossing it back and forth. He initially wondered how to kill the Lang Wang, but now it saved him the trouble. The next second, Lin Han pounced towards it like a squirrel. He reached out and grabbed the upper jaw of the Jifeng Lang. Following that, Lin Han coldly tore it in two. Once the mission was completed, the system immediately responded. Match mission completed. Received 100 beast taming points. In addition, Lin Han turned around and loudly ordered her, "A Yi, use Rampage Strike." Upon receiving the master's order, A Yi quickly took action. At the same time, the system suggested, use 100 beast taming points to help Tianjiao Yi awaken the skill, Rampage Strike. Rampage Strike deals damage equal to 100% of your own strength to the target. Cooldown time 5 minutes. Then, she returned to the form of the primordial tenfold Tianjiao Yi. Having returned to the form of an ant, she quickly ran towards the Jifeng Lang Wang. Currently, it was vigilantly rotating its 3 heads to observe the enemy, ready to fight, and constantly growling to intimidate the enemy. With the inherent nature of a wolf, the Jifeng Lang Wang quickly identified a flaw. Having identified a target, it began to attack fiercely, causing dust to fly everywhere. Tianjiao Yi fearlessly charged straight at it. She was charging with a high fighting spirit. A few seconds later, when Tianjiao Yi returned to A Yi's form, she roared. Next, with Rampage Strike, A Yi successfully drew blood from the Jifeng Lang Wang. Immediately afterwards, she created an earthquake, resulting in tremors accompanied by loud noises and flying dust. After the recent battle, A Yi was exhausted. Moreover, the system announced 200 beast taming points. Successfully killed the Jifeng Lang Wang. Experience plus 1500. On the other hand, Lin Han was amazed by her fighting ability and thought to himself, "Damn it, a level 22 Lang Wang, defeated in the blink of an eye." Lin Han looked at A Yi and smiled excitedly, exclaiming, "This is truly a genuine ferocious beast." While he was observing A Yi, the system rang again. Lin Han felt confused and wondered. The system is sending a notification. Just as he thought the system was sending a notification, Host has eliminated the Jifeng Lang. Dropped a common weapon, please check. Host has eliminated the Jifeng Lang Wang. Dropped a specialized weapon, please check. Suddenly, her whole body stiffened. At the same time, the system announced, Rampage Strike state ended. A few seconds later, A Yi, having recovered her strength and recalculated, revealed an excited expression and called out to Lin Han, "Master." Before he understood what was happening, she ran over and hugged Lin Han, laughing and saying, "I killed that big dog." However, he was flustered by A Yi's action. "Calm down." She did not listen. hugged him even tighter, and when a Yi's chest touched Lin Han, he became even more flustered. So he muttered to himself, this feeling. His face turned red with embarrassment. In his head, he was asking himself, is a Yi really this strong? After a while, her eyes revealed a tired expression. Master, I am so tired. Then, a Yi said in a daze, sleepy. As soon as she finished speaking, she rolled onto the ground and fell soundly asleep. Seeing her like that, Lin Han happily muttered to himself, great, this is the usual a Yi. While she was fast asleep, he gently knelt beside a Yi, stroking her head and saying, you have worked hard. Rest and recover first. Suddenly, she smiled and replied, got it, master. Taking this opportunity, Lin Han quickly sat down to rest by the tree. He opened the system, returned a Yi to the Tianjiao Yi state, and muttered to himself, recovering energy in power-saving mode. Killing monsters also drops items, just like those online games from my previous life. He curiously clicked on the system panel, let us see what equipment I actually dropped. And then, the system displayed the message, loading data. As soon as the equipment appeared, Lin Han's eyes lit up like stars. My luck is truly heaven-defying. The system did not forget to provide information about it. Weapon, Wolf Fang of Evil, silver quality, exclusive drop from the Jifeng Lang Wang. Level 22 requirement, effect, plus 50 strength, plus 80 agility, durability, 80 per 80. Additional effect, short range, if the user is injured, all attributes plus 5%. After reading the attributes, he excitedly spoke his thoughts. Not bad, not bad. I can definitely get a high price for it outside. Not stopping there, Lin Han also had another weapon. Weapon, ice staff, bronze quality, random drop from small monsters, level 10 requirement. Effect, plus 50 magic power. Durability, 50 per 50. Additional effect, frost. Passive, each attack has a 30% chance to freeze the target for 1 day. Having obtained 2 treasures, Lin Han's fighting spirit increased even more. Wait for AY to recover, and then continue hunting monsters, both leveling up and picking up equipment to sell for money. Meanwhile, the system issued a notification, loading character status. He was curious about his current status. I just wiped out that bunch. I wonder what level 1 have reached now. It took a while for the system to display Lin Han's current status. Name, Lin Han. Occupation, Beast Tamer, first job change. Hidden class, level 10. Warning. Host has reached the current maximum level. Please advance your occupation. Otherwise, you will not be able to continue leveling up. He expressed surprise at the level he had obtained and grumbled. I did not expect that just killing a Langwang would cause my experience to explode to the maximum level. A second later, Lin Han looked at the corpse of the Jifeng Lang, which was reeking, and whispered, I initially planned to continue hunting monsters to increase my strength and conveniently pick up some equipment to sell, but it seems like that is not necessary now. Next, he looked towards the people of Fengyang, and suddenly had an idea. Even so, before leaving, I should still chat with these 2 surviving brothers a bit, to clarify who is behind them. It seems that the upcoming time will definitely not be boring. Tonight is a full moon night, with a sky full of twinkling stars. A few hours later, outside the door, Cao Chong loudly ordered the people in the medical team, listen up. The students participating in the trial are about to return. He ordered, everyone must always be ready. Examine and treat each student. Moreover, he was gleefully thinking, but some people are not so lucky. Perhaps they won't make it back in time for treatment. Cao Chong was feeling pleased when someone came to spoil the fun and called out, startling him with worry. Cao Chong. Cao Chong turned around, saw Bai Bing, and pretended to be affectionate. Why is Instructor Bai here? Didn't you say you were busy today? Instructor Bai, it is just welcoming the students participating in the trial back. Leave it to me. Why did you have to come in person? However, she revealed an unhappy expression and questioned him. Regarding Lin Han's trial, should not you give me an explanation? Cao Chong sighed, put on a troubled expression, and began to fabricate a reason. Instructor Bai, I know you and Lin Han have a pretty good relationship, but as teachers, we need to treat all students fairly. He gestured with an inviting gesture. Regarding this point, I can share some experience. How about you follow me to a quiet place, and we slowly exchange ideas. As soon as he finished speaking, Bai Bing quickly drew a dagger. She angrily shouted, Cao Chong, I need an explanation. At this moment, the dagger was already on his neck, causing Cao Chong to break out in a cold sweat. Knowing that it was difficult to appease Bai Bing, he quickly pretended to be innocent. Instructor Bai, I do not really understand what you mean. She did not spare him, and continued seriously. Lin Han has only just awakened to become a beast tamer, yet you assigned him to the silver training area. There, do not even mention protecting himself. He would not even have time to find a temporary beast companion. Bai Bing questioned, do you think that because he has no relatives, you can bully him at will? Cao Chong hurriedly pushed the blade away, and incessantly clarified, Instructor Bai, you are probably misunderstanding me. I did that for a reason. He hurriedly defended himself. Lin Han has awakened as a beast tamer. If he does not undergo a trial, how can he quickly level up? Moreover, I did not let him go to his death. I even sent 3 assistant instructors to support him. Although Bai Bing put away the knife, she still threatened. You better pray that Lin Han is safe and sound otherwise. She did not forget to give Cao Chong a threatening look. Wherever he is injured, I will cut off the corresponding part of your body to compensate him. Cao Chong had no choice but to nod and smile in response. Yes, but in his heart he thought differently. You can only be strong with words right now. But in his mind, a vicious thought arose. Wait until you see Lin Han's corpse. Let us see how long you can maintain that cold appearance. On the other hand, Cao Chong had malicious intentions towards Bai Bing. At this moment, he wore a sinister smile and muttered in his heart, when that time comes, as long as I seize the opportunity, who knows, I might even be able to... The participants in the trial are back. Ling Shu was the first to return. Class 6, Ling Shu, rare profession, storm mage, one of the twin geniuses of number 1 high school. When everyone saw her, they exclaimed, "Oh wow, it is Ling Shu." As expected, she is the first to complete the trial. Truly worthy of being one of the twin geniuses of number 1 high school. Compared to her, Lin Han is truly not worth mentioning. Following that was Feng Yang. He praised, as expected of the top student in the entire school, even came out before me. He, not knowing his place, intended to run over and hug her. "Ling Shu, we are the top 2 geniuses of number 1 high school today. We should become closer in the future." However, when Feng Yang intended to hug her, Ling Shui dodged. She coldly declared, "If it were the old Lin Han, I might still consider it. As for you, forget it." He heard this and became furious, but could not do anything about it. Immediately afterwards, there were footsteps running over. Tian Qiao breathlessly asked, "Has Xiao Linzi returned yet?" Feng Yang, seeing that it was him, resumed his habit of mocking. "I did not expect a fatty like you to not die in the trial. What dogshit luck. But your good brother is not so lucky. Lin Han must have died in the secret realm." Tian Qiao was extremely angry when he heard this. He did not let Feng Yang off the hook and warned him back. "Feng Yang, if you have the guts, say that again." But he still did not know to back down. "Say it, then say it. Lin Han died in there. Just a trash beast tamer. How long could he last?" He was so angry that he could not speak properly. At this moment, Cao Chong shouted, "Everyone, shut up for me." He pretended to side with Feng Yang and turned to criticize Tian Cao. "Long Tian Cao, is Lin Han your father? Stop worrying about other people's business and worry about improving your own strength." Cao Chong ordered him, "Quickly stand to the side. Do not hinder the other students from returning." Although Tian Cao was annoyed, he could only obey. In any case, Xiao Linzi will definitely return. An hour later, Feng Yang was sitting on a rock while his 2 lackeys were massaging him. The skinny one flattered, "Brother Feng, you have worked hard these past few days." The fat one also chimed in, "Brother Feng, is this strength just right?" At the same time, Tian Qiao was still constantly worried about Lin Han. Everyone else has returned. Why has not Xiao Linzi come out yet? The fat one mocked him when he heard him say that. "Need to think about it. He must have died in there." The skinny one added, "In any case, he is a beast tamer. Dying among a pack of ferocious beasts can also be considered dying in the right place." Suddenly, a rock flew from somewhere. It hit the heads of the 2, causing them to cry out in pain. Tian Cao's face beamed when he saw who threw it. Lin Han leisurely walked over, not forgetting to toss the rock in his hand. "I was having too much fun and forgot the time. Since when are there so many stray dogs barking in the school?" Xiao Linzi. Tian Qiao happily ran over. "You brat, you finally came back." Bai Bing also sighed in relief when she saw him return safely. "You stinky brat, you scared me to death." On the contrary, Cao Chong was extremely suspicious. "What is going on? I clearly sent 3 people to deal with him. Why is that good for nothing? Still safe and sound?" But then he smiled sinisterly. "Lin Han, oh Lin Han, consider yourself lucky this time, but do not think I will easily let you off." At this moment, Feng Yang stepped forward arrogantly. What can a beast tamer without a beast companion do? He probably just hid in a corner the whole time, right? Tian Cao had been staring at him for a long time. Hearing this, he rolled up his sleeves, ready to fight. "Feng Yang, is there something wrong with your head? Do you really think everyone is always protected like you?" Feng Yang sneered. "Whether I am protected or not, you will know as soon as you try." But then he laughed loudly. That good for nothing beast tamer Lin Han trembled in the Shadow Mountains before finally daring to show his face. That is truly cowardly. Tian Qiao angrily stepped forward. "What did you say?" But he was stopped by Lin Han. "Feng Yang, have you barked enough?" He sarcastically retorted to Feng Yang. "With your meager abilities, you are not even worthy to carry shoes for my beast companion." He heard this and gritted his teeth. "Is that so?" He pointed at him, issuing a challenge. "Then do you want to bet on a match? See who has a higher level. If you win, I will give you 10,000 Tianlong coins. And if you lose, you kneel down and kowtow, calling me grandpa." Lin Han immediately accepted. "Bet, then bet. I will slap your face into the ground later." Tian Qiao, on the other hand, was somewhat worried for him. "Xiao Linzi, do not get worked up. The instructor is still here." He turned to Cao Chong and said, "Instructor Cao, this is a matter between the 2 of us. Please do not interfere." Cao Chong pretended to understand. "Of course. But if you have made a bet, you must keep your word." Integrity is a quality that our number 1 high school values. But in his heart he was gloating to himself. "Lin Han, you are asking for death yourself. I do not mind giving you the knife." Bai Bing, at this moment, was secretly assessing Lin Han, that look, and that familiar sinister aura. This stinky brat is planning to set a trap for someone again. At this moment, Cao Chong stepped forward to announce, "All right, since the bet has been made, let us begin." Suddenly, Tian Qiao stepped forward and suggested, "Instructor Cao, although I am not part of this bet, I am Lin Han's brother. This round, I will join. After all, he is only a level 2 berserker." Feng Yang appeared disdainful. "Only level 2, what is there to be arrogant about?" Because he was already a level 3 greatsword warrior, he confidently showed off. "Look closely, this is the level that geniuses should achieve." His fat lackey was the first to cheer. "Holy crap, level 3. Brother Feng is truly amazing." Following that, other students also exclaimed, "Level 3, worthy of being a rare profession." Tian Cao's face also darkened. Damn it, this bastard Feng Yang actually reached level 3. I was too careless. Feng Yang pointed challengingly. Lin Han, it is your turn. That trash Long Tianqiao is only level 2. How can a good-for-nothing like you be higher than him? He appeared arrogant and criticized. I think you two should just kneel down now and kowtow, calling me grandpa. Tianqiao was so angry that he was about to explode. What is there to be smug about? But Lin Han stopped him. Fatty, wait a moment. He turned around and asked, Xiao Lindsay. He reassured Tianqiao. Don't worry, with his level, I can't even put him in my eyes. His whole body was gradually enveloped by green energy. He proudly said, only level 3, even if I de-leveled and retrained, I could still surpass you by 8 blocks. The whole crowd was horrified when they saw Lin Han's level 10. Level 10. Lin Han stood there with beams of light rising up. Above his head was a notification. Level 10. Beast Tamer. Feng Yang was unwilling and angrily shouted, Level 10, a good-for-nothing beast tamer. How can he become so strong in such a short time? He waved his hand, pointing at Lin Han. Even the top student in the entire school, Lang Ling Shu, can't do it. You must have cheated. That is right. It must be like that. He gradually approached with a smug face. Just because you can't do something, you think others can't do it either. Do you even know what a hidden class is? One of Lin Han's legs turned to the side. He walked past the crowd, reminding Cao Chong, Instructor Cao, you agreed to be a witness for our bet. Now that I have won, please help me supervise Feng Yang. Do not let him play tricks. Lin Han turned his head and looked back, smiling brightly. That is right. The reason I was able to reach level 10 was thanks to the help of those assistant instructors. They put in a lot of effort to protect me. Please thank them for me. Cao Chong was shocked, his mouth agape, and felt uneasy in his heart. Lin Han knows that I sent people to deal with him, so why is he still alive? Could it be that he caught my henchmen and plans to use this to overthrow me? He gnashed his teeth and secretly calculated. It took me so much effort to climb to this position. How can I let that brat destroy it? Today, I must make that brat shut up completely. Ling Shu on the side was watching the gathering of Lin Han, Tianqiao, and Bai Bing. She could not help but be curious. Lin Han actually reached level 10. Is this the former #1 genius of the academy? Ling Shu looked at the system panel. Level 5, Storm Mage. She secretly resolved, but sooner or later, I will surpass you. Lin Han greeted Bai Bing, startling her. Sister Bing, did not you say you had something important to do? Why are you here? Bai Bing nervously glanced in another direction. I came after finishing what I had to do. This was originally my job. How could I just leave it unattended? Tian Cao stepped forward confidently. Instructor Bai, you just saw it. In just a few hours, Xiao Lindsay reached level 10. Give him some more time, and he will definitely be invincible. She heard this, and widened her eyes in surprise. At this moment, Cao Chong, unwilling to admit defeat, pounced forward, wanting to punch Lin Han. Go to hell? Bai Bing pushed him away, blocking Cao Chong's attack. Be careful. The fists of the two collided, and power exploded. Bai Bing tried her best to yell, Cao Chong, what are you doing? Attacking a student is a violation of the academy's rules. Cao Chong gritted his teeth and scornfully said, Bai Bing, do not use the academy's rules to pressure me. He used more and more force. Today, I must deal with Lin Han. Bai Bing could not go head-to-head anymore and switched to a defensive stance. She fell to the ground with an unconvinced expression. Bai Bing quickly propped herself up and stood up. She did not hesitate and launched a kick towards Cao Chong. With me here, do not even think about getting your way. Tian Cao, on the side, was enthusiastically cheering. Go, Instructor Bai. Lin Han, next to him, worried. No good. Sister Bing is no match for Cao Chong. If this continues, she will be at a disadvantage. Cao Chong actually caught Bai Bing's leg. He growled, You bitch, daring to protect Lin Han so hard my sincerity is being wasted on a dog. She was being controlled and dragged away. Cao Chong grabbed Bai Bing's leg and flipped her upside down. He laughed lewdly. In that case, let me try to get some interest first. Before he could do anything, Cao Chong received another kick. Lin Han kicked him straight in the face. Bai Bing lost her balance after Cao Chong released her and screamed. He acted quickly and caught her. Bai Bing was embarrassed. Lin Han gently looked down at her. Sister Bing, are you alright? Bai Bing hurriedly replied, Still okay. He looked over at Cao Chong, who was struggling on the ground. Instructor Cao, how was the taste of a level 10 kick? You launched a surprise attack, and if you do not offer a reasonable explanation, I can give you another taste of a level 10 Beast Tamer's power. He angrily pointed at Lin Han. Lin Han, do not think I do not know how you leveled up to level 10. I arranged for 3 assistant instructors at level 15 to follow you, and now, none of them have returned. Feng Yang, standing on the side, proudly folded his arms and listened to Cao Chong yell, You must have gone crazy. Kill them all and turn them into experience points for yourself. Cao Chong, with a fierce look, stood up with exploding power. You are so cruel and ruthless. You do not deserve to be a student of our academy. Today, I must deal with you right here and now. Suddenly, a corpse fell beside him. The corpse was placed in front of everyone. Lin Han did not hesitate and asked, Cao Chong, is this the assistant instructor you mentioned? Cao Chong was shocked. His body stiffened and looked at the corpse. Ahao is dead. He gave a malicious smile, constantly calculating in his heart. The other two definitely did not survive. That is even better. If they are dead, there is no evidence. Cao Chong pointed at Lin Han and started shouting again. Lin Han, even the body is here. What else do you have to say? He simply shrugged his shoulders and gave a mocking smile. Say what? I just saw someone die in the Shadow Mountains, and kindly brought their body out. Lin Han took a step forward. Unlike someone who deliberately sent their subordinates to die and then denied responsibility, he knelt down beside the corpse and muttered to himself, My brother, you are so pitiful. You died and were used as a tool. Lin Han even left a joking remark. If you are not satisfied, remember to find him in the middle of the night. Do not find me. But Cao Chong's face turned pale. He could not bear it anymore and charged forward, swinging his fist. I will break your limbs and see if you dare to talk nonsense again. Bai Bing worriedly shouted, Cao Chong, how dare you? Tian Xiao, standing beside, also shouted, Xiao Lindsay, be careful. But when Cao Chong's fist reached Lin Han, he was just an afterimage. Lin Han teleported behind Cao Chong. Are you going crazy? Because you are afraid I will expose your dirty deeds? He became more and more energetic as he spoke. That is right. Who would have thought that a teacher would send people to harm his own students? He heard this and yelled as if he were righteous. Shut up, I did that to avenge a Hao. His fist was swung out once again, but Lin Han easily dodged it. Do you want to avenge him, or do you want to silence him? You know clearly in your heart. Feng Yang's group, standing on the side, shouted and cheered. Instructor Cao, teach that good-for-nothing a lesson. Go, Instructor Cao. Cao Chong went berserk and punched out dozens of times. But none of them could hit Lin Han. He was shocked. What is going on? How can this good-for-nothing dodge my punches? Cao Chong panicked and thought to himself, even a level 20 combat class would not be able to do that. How did he do it? He charged again, but this time Lin Han quickly jumped behind Cao Chong. He secretly assessed, this Cao Chong is much stronger than me. If I fight him head-on, I definitely won't be a match. A staff suddenly appeared in Lin Han's hand. He thought, but I do not just know how to fight with my bare hands. The staff in Lin Han's hand gradually became clear. It was the ice staff. Minimum level required 10. Suddenly, a block of ice froze Cao Chong's feet. What is happening? Lin Han's foot suddenly shot forward. He swung his foot and kicked Cao Chong's frozen leg. He was kicked 2 meters away. Lin Han landed safely. The staff in his hand gradually disappeared. He secretly thought, luckily, after leveling up, my strength has increased a lot. Otherwise, I would not be able to suppress Cao Chong. It is also fortunate that I had this staff to control Cao Chong. Otherwise, it would have been difficult to find such a big opening. As long as I can widen the distance, I won't even need to take action myself. Lin Han knew that his attribute stats were probably only slightly lower than Cao Chong's, but if he switched to A Yi, he stood there, observing. Cao Chong could only obediently take the beating. A green dot suddenly flew out of Lin Han's body. The green insect suddenly flashed and turned into A Yi. Lin Han was happy Cao Chong can only obediently take the beating. While Cao Chong was still struggling, not good. A Yi had already flown over. Anyone who dares to harm my master. He looked up, his eyes flashing. She charged forward to confront Cao Chong. A Yi was determined. Must die. A pillar of lightning descended from the sky before everyone's eyes. A Yi was focusing all her strength into her fist, grinding her teeth non-stop. Cao Chong was also sent flying. Tian Qiao, on the side, shouted loudly. Xiao Lindsay is really amazing. He hid such a girl. Bai Bing, standing beside, could not help but worry. Who is this girl? Feng Yang, on the side, shouted loudly. His face changed drastically along with the others. Instructor Cao was sent flying. What happened? A Yi's eyes widened. Her pupils disappeared. Her mouth opened, as if she wanted to devour Cao Chong alive. Lin Han reached out and ordered, A Yi, return. She seemed to have woken up when she heard this. A Yi jumped back to Lin Han's side. He secretly thought, A Yi's identity as a primordial ferocious beast is quite sensitive. Exposing it too early won't be beneficial for us. It is better to let her return first. A Yi hugged Lin Han's arm, acting spoiled with him. Master, A Yi listened and stopped. Am I obedient? Lin Han instructed, obedient, but first, turn back into an ant. She obediently replied, yes. A Yi turned back into that green ant. She flew back onto Lin Han's body. Cao Chong, on this side, was finally able to stand up. Lin Han, not only did you kill the assistant instructors, but you also colluded with outsiders to attack a teacher. Where did that girl go? Never mind. He was angry, his veins popping. A student with such depraved morals. Cao Chong tensed up. Even his clothes were torn apart. Must be severely punished. A pair of feet landed on his shoulders. A voice rang out, stopping him. Wait. The dean stood on Cao Chong's shoulders. All the thunder fell on him. Instructor Cao, the matter has not been investigated clearly. Don't casually accuse students. Cao Chong turned his head in shock. Dean, why are you here? Seeing the dean's face, he shouted loudly, Dean. Cao Chong broke free from the dean and pointed at Lin Han. Dean, this Lin Han killed the assistant instructors in order to level up. He took the opportunity to press on. I want to arrest him and make him pay the price. He even tried to kill me. This kind of evil person must be severely punished. Cao Chong turned and pointed at the corpse lying over there. The witnesses and evidence are all complete. Please, Dean, be the judge and execute Lin Han. Lin Han crossed his arms, unperturbed. It is easy to fabricate stories. Do you really think I will cry injustice just to dispel the rumors? The dean looked at him. Lin Han, it seems you have something to say. Lin Han shrugged his shoulders, of course. Dean, why do not you check the cause of death of this assistant instructor first? He pointed at the corpse. A bubble enveloped the body. Let me see. After examining the corpse, the dean said, The chest bones were crushed, and most of the internal organs were severely damaged. This fatal wound was definitely caused by a great ferocious beast. Cao Chong pointed at Lin Han and shouted again, even if the fatal blow was caused by a ferocious beast, Lin Han is definitely related. Otherwise, how could he have brought the body back? He crossed his arms and gave a mocking smile. You cow, you are quick to pass the blame to others. It is a waste of talent, not making you the head of logistics. I just brought back your assistant instructor's body, and you immediately insist that I killed him. Lin Han did not hesitate to point out the main point. Why do not you say that you sent him to assassinate me? But because he was too useless, he was killed by the ferocious beast instead. Cao Chong's face paled when he heard this. Nonsense. How could I do something like that? Bai Bing went to the dean's side. Dean Cao Chong previously arranged for Lin Han to go to a training area that was not suitable for his level. There are signs of him plotting to harm a student. As for his saying that he sent the assistant instructors to protect the student, I really doubt that. Cao Chong struggled and awkwardly explained. That is a great injustice, Dean. I am a teacher. How could I harm a student? This is slander. He shouted. It is all just one-sided words from Lin Han. There is no evidence at all. The dean looked over at Lin Han. Lin Han, it is no small matter to falsely accuse a teacher. Do you have any evidence? Cao Chong was smug. The people I sent are all dead. If they are dead, there is no evidence. Even if they were still alive, who would stand on Lin Han's side and accuse me? Lin Han calmly summoned his space. I do not have the habit of falsely accusing people. The reason I said that, 2 people and half a wolf corpse were pushed out from the space. Lin Han said, of course, because I already had the evidence in my hands. Bai Bing was shocked, her eyes wide. Tian Xiao next to him was no less surprised. Lin Han looked at the 2 living people. When the incident happened, these 3 were secretly following me. As a result, they unfortunately ran into the Jifeng Lang Wang. One assistant instructor died on the spot. That is when I took action to eliminate the Jifeng Lang Wang. He smiled, but it looked a bit sinister. As for why Instructor Cao sent 3 people to secretly follow me, Lin Han kicked one of them. These 2 should give us a clear answer. Hearing that, the 2 of them started shouting at the same time. I will confess, it was Instructor Cao who arranged for us to follow Lin Han, and if necessary, create a fake scene where he was killed by a ferocious beast. Yes, it was all instructed by Instructor Cao. Don't treat us like this anymore, we can't take it anymore. Lin Han had prepared a swarm of ants under their feet. He knew that there was no shortage of ant-like creatures in the wilderness, and these creatures were extremely respectful of rank. Lin Han smiled evilly. With the primordial ferocious beast ant, i.e., here, it is too easy to extract a confession from them. He then shifted his attention to Cao Chong. Instructor Cao, are you planning to give me an explanation now? Being mentioned, he could only be shocked, unable to open his mouth. Cao Chong turned around and ran away in fear. Damn it, these 2 useless guys actually confessed so easily. Suddenly, a talisman appeared beside him. Cao Chong did not have time to dodge and was hit. He was struck by lightning until he was charred black. The dean, on the side, simply pointed his finger. Cao Chong, you are a teacher of the academy, yet you intended to harm a student. This behavior has seriously violated the academy's boundaries. His expression hardened. You, prepare to receive the appropriate punishment. Bai Bing happily went over and took Lin Han's hand. The matter is over. Let us go. You are tired from completing the trial. Let us go back in my car. Suddenly, Ling Shui blocked the 2 of them. She crossed her arms, looking at him suspiciously. Lin Han, that Zhifang Lang, did you really kill it? Ling Su rushed to Lin Han's side with an incredulous expression. How did you kill the Jifeng Lang Wang? He was embarrassed. I said, classmate Ling, can you keep a little distance? She heard this and stepped back. Your profession is different from close combat professions. It should be more inclined to ranged attacks. In a situation where there are no teammates, to attract the aggro, you could not possibly face the Jifeng Lang Wang head on. But then Ling Shu moved closer to Lin Han again. The only explanation is that you signed a contract with a very strong beast companion. Lin Han, let us have a match. Let me try to feel your abilities. He broke out in a cold sweat. It is not very reasonable to talk about this now. He secretly assessed in his heart. Ling Shu appears cold on the outside, but I did not expect her to have such a curious personality. Bai Bing, on the side, could not help but slap Ling Shu's hand away. Classmate Lang, I understand your desire to improve your strength. She crossed her arms and looked at Ling Shu, who was meeting her eyes. But what you need now is to summarize the experience from the trial, not to compete in strength here. Ling Shu was not inferior either. I am just curious about the fighting style of a beast tamer. I hope you understand. Bai Bing put her hands on her hips. Sorry, Lin Han just finished fighting and needs to rest now. He can't agree to your request. And so, the 2 of them broke out in a confrontation. Lin Shu's hand trembled as she raised it. That. He gave a forced smile. Instructor Bai, everyone is a bit tired after today's training. Why do not we dismiss for now? Both Bai Bing and Ling Sui turned to look at Lin Han with eyes that seemed to want to silence him, causing him to change the subject. The weather is so nice today. Bai Bing could not help but feel uncomfortable when she remembered how close A Yi was to him. First, that strange girl appeared, and then Ling Shu. Since when has this little brat Han become such a womanizer? With a confused mind, Bai Bing thought, why am I managing these things? Xiao Han and I do not have any special relationship. She turned to leave. The matters here have been resolved, so I will leave first. Everyone, get home safely. Ling Shu rushed to Lin Han again, her eyes wide open. Classmate Lin Han, you still have not answered my question. He was startled. That, I am a bit tired today. Let us find an opportunity to talk another day. Hearing that, Ling Zhu finally turned to leave. I know. Remember your promise? He sighed softly. This little ancestor finally left. But why do I feel like Sister Bing seems very angry? Could it be because I secretly participated in the trial? Lin Han reassured himself. Forget it. What is the point of thinking so much? The matters behind have not been resolved yet. Afterwards, he went to the trading hall of the Shadow Mountains. Lin Han sat down to calculate. If I can sell these 2 pieces of equipment, I can not only cover my living expenses, but maybe even pay back the money I borrowed from Sister Bing. Xiao Lin gently handed him water. The person in charge of the trading hall came over with a bright smile. Are you Mr. Lin? My name is Tian, and I am the branch director here. I heard you want to sell 2 pieces of equipment. Can I take a look at them first? Lin Han raised his hand, and the 2 pieces of equipment appeared in midair. Director Tian, please. This is the equipment I obtained from the silver training area in the Shadow Mountains. He looked at them in shock, his mouth agape. He worriedly asked, Director Tian, is something wrong? The person in charge of the trading hall cautiously asked, Sorry for being rude, but may I ask, Mr. Lin, is your name Lin Han? Lin Han simply replied, That is right. Director Tian, do you know me? He heard this, and his smile became even brighter. Old Lin and I, your father, have been friends for more than 10 years. Based on our relationship, you can call me Uncle Tian. He put his hand on Lin Han's shoulder, full of pride. You are a very talented young man. You are already able to venture into the silver training area in the Shadow Mountains. At such a young age, you already have such strength. It seems that the day of the Lin family's restoration is not far away. He gave a sinister smile. Is that so? Then I will have to trouble Uncle Tian to help me with these 2 pieces of equipment. He already had plans in his heart. This person is actually a friend of my father. Maybe I can take this opportunity to raise the price a bit. He gave a bright smile in response. Of course, do not worry. He thought to himself, this young man is not very old. I should be able to lower the price a bit. They both burst out laughing. I am really looking forward to it. The person in charge of the trading hall held out his hand, spreading 5 fingers. Xiao Lin, these 2 pieces of equipment are of good quality. For the sake of an acquaintance, Uncle Tian will pay you 5 million Tianlong coins. Lin Han was not inferior, frowning. Uncle Tian, business is business. Although you know my father, the transaction must still follow the rules. He knew the value of the 2 pieces of equipment. This was equipment that dropped from the Jifeng Long Wang, and it should be worth at least 8 million. He was playing the sentiment card. Your father was a close friend of mine when he was alive. 5.5 million. Lin Han started bargaining. When my father was alive, he liked lucky numbers the most. 7,888,000. The person in charge of the trading hall knew that he could not lower the price that much, so he said, You brat, 6,666,000 is also quite lucky. He heard this and smiled brightly. Deal, I will give you face, Uncle Tian. Lin Han was secretly delighted. This price is even higher than I expected. I have made a big profit this time. He saw that a price had been agreed upon, and smiled with narrowed eyes, reaching out his hand. Then, happy cooperation. He did not hesitate to shake hands with him. Happy cooperation. He vaguely felt, why do I have the feeling that I have been tricked by this brat? He turned to call out. Xiaolin, the money has been transferred into this bank card. The person in charge of the trading hall reminded, the black one is a VIP membership card for our trading bank. It can overdraw up to 3 million Tianlong coins. He put his hand on Lin Han's shoulder. In the future, if you want to sell equipment or have any needs, just contact us. He took the card. Then thank you very much, Uncle Tian. Lin Han rested his hand on his chin, feigning thought. Since I am already here, I might as well take a look at some magic scrolls. 10 minutes later, he turned and left. The person in charge of the trading hall stood there thinking, Lin Han has such strength after just awakening. His future achievements are probably immeasurable. He smiled, the corners of his mouth curved. It seems that there will be many opportunities to cooperate with him in the future. At Lin Han's house, the housekeeper Liu stood next to a black truck. Lin Han went over to greet him. Uncle Liu, why are you here? The Bai family's housekeeper. Housekeeper Liu bowed and greeted. Young Master Lin, long time no see. He frowned, getting straight to the point. It has been a long time since the Lin family declined. What is the matter today? Housekeeper Liu stepped to the side, introducing what was in the truck. Miss Bai Bing personally led people into the diamond-level secret realm to capture a void beast for you. But because of her unauthorized actions, she was ordered to be confined by the family head, so I can only bring the beast to you. Lin Han intended to put his hand on the door, thinking in his heart, Sister Bing actually dared to run into a diamond-level secret realm. Even Dean Cheng Sikong does not dare to step into that place, casually. For me, she has really been very devoted. But Housekeeper Liu stopped him. In addition, our master also has a message to leave with you. He put his hand to block Lin Han's hand. The master said that the Bai family has already been completely benevolent to you. After accepting the void beast, there will be no more ties between us. Housekeeper Liu gnashed his teeth as he spoke. I hope you do not pester our young miss anymore. Lin Han was shocked when he heard this. He loosened his hand. Uncle Liu, no, Housekeeper Liu. Lin Han's whole hand clenched again. He looked up at Housekeeper Liu. I appreciate your good intentions, but I have never had any ties with the Bai family. When the Lin family was in trouble, that year, I never begged the Bai family. And it is the same now. Lin Han walked away. Take this void beast back. He closed his eyes tightly, conveying his message. Tell the Bai family head for me that whether it is a spirit beast or the help of the Bai family, I, Lin Han, do not need any of it. Housekeeper Liu's face became more and more smug when he heard this, as if he intended to take action. Young Master Lin is indeed full of spirit, but no one can snatch what the Bai family does not want to give, and no one can refuse what the Bai family has decided to bestow. He charged forward with power enveloping his whole body. If you want to refuse, you must consider how much strength you have. Lin Han only glanced at him, with eyes full of murderous intent. Housekeeper Liu was terrified and stopped. He looked at Lin Han with the murderous intent on his body and panicked. What is going on? He felt like he had fallen into some void, floating. Housekeeper Liu's whole body trembled. Isn't Lin Han a useless beast tamer? Why do I feel afraid of him? He was frightened. No way. I absolutely can't be suppressed by a naive kid. Lin Han threw him the black card. That is right, take this. Housekeeper Liu immediately caught it. He turned to leave. This is the money Sister Bing lent me. Now I am returning both the principal and the interest to her. Thank her for her kindness for me, but Lin Han, will not owe anyone anything. Lin Han glanced back, reminding, don't casually take action against me in the future. If there is a next time, do not blame me for not considering the old relationship between the Lin and Bai families. Housekeeper Liu was frightened. Is this still the same Lin Han from before? A good-for-nothing from a destroyed family? How could he have such an aura? Inside the dilapidated building, Lin Han lay on the bed, full of thoughts. A weasel, congratulating a chicken for the new year. No good intentions. But Sister Bing. Although I have always kept a distance from her, not wanting to drag her into my problems. His eyes closed, his heart troubled. But being forced by others like that really makes people uncomfortable. Forget it, what is the point of thinking so much? When I wake up, I still have to do the job change quest. Lin Han drifted off to sleep. A Yi crawled out again. She gently rubbed her face against his cheek. From inside the room, a flash of green shone through the window. A Yi lay on Lin Han, her face red, and softly called out, Master. She hugged Lin Han, you have worked hard. The next day, at the job change temple, a voice rang out. The next day, the job change temple. Mr. Lin, welcome to the job change temple. I have helped you choose a room on the system. Just go straight there. Everywhere Lin Han went, people were talking. Have you heard? At number 1 high school, there is someone who just awakened as a beast tamer, and he is extremely powerful. I have heard. A beast tamer is clearly a useless profession, yet he not only went straight to level 10, but also defeated Cao Chong. People praised him. He is freakishly strong. Do you think he will come to do the job change quest? Today, Lin Han felt a bit tired. Rumors spread really fast. I should still be humble in the future, to avoid inviting trouble to my door. He gently strode forward. Lin Han arrived in front of a huge crystal. He reached out his hand, muttering to himself. The receptionist said that as long as I put my hand on the crystal, the job change quest will appear. His hand touched the crystal. He thought in his heart, the level 10 job change quest should not be too difficult, right? On the crystal appeared quest information as follows. Quest name, Thunderous Roar of the Lost Kingdom. Quest level, 5 stars. Quest content, eliminate the Thunderous Roar Beast in the ancient ruins. Collect at least 7 energy stones. Quest location, Shattered Ruins. Everyone outside also saw the notification. Job change quest level, 5 stars. They stirred. Why did a quest notification suddenly appear? It seems someone just activated a 5-star quest. What? Isn't that the hell level difficult quest that people say can't be passed without hiring mercenaries? Lin Han patted his forehead, helpless. Difficulty of 5 stars. What kind of luck is this? Everyone gathered, waiting for the announcement from the system. Announcement. A 5-star quest has been issued. Quest name, Thunderous Roar of the Lost Kingdom. Quest level, 5 stars. Quest content, eliminate the Thunderous Roar Beast in the ancient ruins. Collect at least 7 energy stones. Quest location, Shattered Ruins. A person in the crowd shouted, who was so unlucky to activate a 5-star quest. The person next to him had to sigh. I do not know how powerful this person's profession is. Lin Yi stretched and calmly walked in front of the crowd. Luckily, only the quest content was announced, not my name. Otherwise, it would definitely invite a lot of trouble. He raised his head and looked at the sky. Now that the quest has been accepted, I can't delay any longer. The scene changed to a place with shattered ruins. That was the gathering area for mercenaries. A bald man sat cross-legged on a chair, as if pondering something. Not even one person has come to do a quest. I will have to drink cold water to get by this month again. He glanced over. Huh! He saw Lin Han leisurely walking and sat up without thinking further. The guards looked at him. The smoker had to sigh. That kid is dressed stylishly. Could he be a young master from some family who ran here to do quests? The brown-haired man smiled meaningfully. We met a fat sheep at this time. It seems we are about to open for business. The remaining person heard this and reminded, pay attention to your words. What do you mean, fat sheep? He is the boss. The bald man chased after Lin Han, calling out, hey kid, are you here to do a quest? His muscles bulging, he asked with a confident expression, patting his chest. Do you want to hire our mercenary team? The quality is absolutely guaranteed. For the sake of you being new, I will give you a 20% discount. Lin Han did not care and continued to walk. No need. He tried to persuade him to stay. The price is negotiable. This time, I will waive the commission for you. Consider it making a friend. But then Lin Han refused. I said no need. Lin Han grabbed the bald man's wrist, squeezing it tightly. If you continue to pester me, be careful you lose this arm. Causing him to tremble with wide eyes, Lin Yi let go of the bald man and pushed him, causing him to fall backwards. His expression was extremely gloomy, casually giving freebies to others. Do you really think I am a noob who does not know anything? He thought in his heart. This kind of mercenary team, if they do not swindle money, then there is only one possibility left. Their goal is to kill and rob. The bald man, humiliated, clutched his stomach, watching Lin Han's back as he walked away, grinding his teeth. Damn it, I am going to beat that kid to death. Suddenly a voice called out. Someone waved their hand to stop him. Baldy, let it go. It was the leader. The bald man asked her, Leader, are we just gonna let that kid go? She stabbed the knife she was holding into the ground. There are security teams monitoring here. It is not convenient to take action. The leader gave a sly smile, her face revealing a triumphant expression. No one dares to provoke us like that, and still safely leave this place. Wait for him to leave the safe zone, and we will have a good time playing with him. On the other side, Lin Han was leisurely touring around. This is the Shattered Ruins. The scenery is very different from the Shadow Mountains. He said, Come out, Yi. We are preparing to set off. She ran over and hugged his arm. Master, I am ready. He gently touched Yi's forehead. Good girl, I will let you have a good fight today. Immediately afterwards, the system appeared. Another system quest was activated. Announcement, congratulations to the host for activating the boss level quest. Quest name, Core of Thunder. Quest content, hunt down the Thunder Messenger, collect the Core of Thunder. He was very satisfied. 300 beast taming points. Not bad, not bad. This is a good thing. Yi's strength can be increased with it. Congratulations to the host for activating the boss level quest. Quest name, Core of Thunder. Quest content, hunt down the Thunder Messenger, collect the Core of Thunder. Reward, 300 beast taming points. Lin Yi thought, but ahead is the place to complete the job change quest, and I do not know where the Thunder Messenger is. First, buy some information from Uncle Tian. He turned and said to her, Yi, let us do the job change quest first, and then come back to earn beast taming points for you. She replied happily, yes. The scene changed. Ahead were ferocious beasts, charging to attack. They were the thunderous roar beasts, a herd living species, level 15. She powerfully punched the ground, causing the ground to crack, and the monsters were sent flying. Then they changed direction to attack Lin Han. Seeing this, Lin Yi calmly stood there, holding a burning spell scroll in his hand. You can't beat Yi, so you are planning to target me. Then he threw the scroll into the air. It emitted a bright red light, like a blazing flame. Then try this. He smiled and pointed at them. Thunderous roar beast barbecue should be quite fragrant. The wolves were startled for a moment at the sight. It is over. We are going to become barbecue. That scroll was a magic scroll, the fireball magic. It burned them to ashes. The system reported that. You have defeated the thunderous roar beast. Experience +0. You have successfully eliminated the thunderous roar beast. Received an energy stone. You have defeated the thunderous roar beast. Experience +0. The remaining ones that were not dead ran away in panic. Announcement. Attention. You have reached the maximum limit that the first job change stage can withstand. Otherwise, you will not be able to break through the limit. Before reaching the second job change, you cannot continue to accumulate experience. He still had Fireball Art, Heavenly Fire Art, Fireball Barrage. Lin Yi calmly said, My quest is not finished yet. You want to run? My magic scrolls won't agree. He ordered, Yi, speed up and harvest them all. She replied, Understood. And then the battle ended. He happily looked at the results in his hand. Not bad, not bad. I have gathered enough energy stones in the blink of an eye. Magic scrolls are expensive, but they are also very useful. Announcement from the system. Skill, Strength level 2. Increases all basic attributes by 50%. Giant Strength level 2. Increases strength attribute by 60%. Rampage Strike level 1. Deals damage equal to 100% of your own strength to the target. Lin Yi felt quite regretful. I have not completed the job change, so all the experience is wasted. Fortunately, Yi went from level 13 to level 15. Today's trip can be considered to have some gains. He pulled his phone out of his pocket. The person on the other end of the line said, The trading hall should have already sent the information on the Thunder Messenger. Shaolin, I have helped you find the location of the Thunder Messenger. I will send it to you right now. On the screen was the place to go, but the Thunder Messenger is very difficult to deal with. If you have not reached the second job change, level 15, it is best not to go alone. Lin Yi turned to say to her, Yi, let us set off and earn some beast taming points. Yi happily replied, Yes, master. Behind them, the leader was hiding behind a rock to monitor them. She thought to herself, one magic scroll costs tens of thousands. How many has he thrown away along the way? That kid must be a rich man. We have struck it big this time. Next to her was the bald man. He asked, Leader, should we take action now? She calmly replied, Don't rush, wait a little longer. Let that kid gather some more energy stones first. She told him. Moreover, the woman next to him is not easy to deal with. Wait for them to use up almost all their energy before taking action. The bald man obediently listened. The leader is wise. And those two over there were still happily walking. In front of them was the Thunder Messenger, level 17. He sighed, his face disheartened. Only level 17, much worse than the Jifang Lang Wang. It does not feel challenging at all. Then Lin Yi ordered her, Yi, go, after we eliminate it, we will go home. She happily ran to the spirit beast. Yes, master. It stood up and took a defensive stance when it heard the sound, but immediately afterwards, a lot of blood spewed out of his mouth. That was due to Ai's punch. She transformed from a person into an ant. Ai used her agile body to dig a hole in the ground and crawled down. Then she quickly crawled to the ground beneath it. Crawling up, she launched a kick from below, catching it off guard. On the other side, he used his spell. He conjured a large green rock falling from the sky. Lin Yi dusted off his hands. Go die. That spell was a magic scroll, the ice spike technique. Thanks to it, he was able to finish off the white tiger. The system announced, successfully eliminated the Thunder Messenger. Experience +0. Ai sat on the ground after fighting. Ai is too tired. Announcement, successfully eliminated the Thunder Messenger. 1 out of 1. Quest reward 300 beast taming points has been issued. He also had to exclaim, damn it, this thing's damage is not high, but its skin is too thick. It took forever to kill. He smiled very contentedly. I solved the Thunder Messenger and earned 300 beast taming points. I have made a big profit today. Lin Yi said, it is a waste to leave these points unused. For now, let Ai awaken a skill. Consuming 300 beast taming points. Skill activated. Defense. Ai was further upgraded. Skill activated. Increases defense power by 20%. She happily hugged Lin Han. Ai feels stronger, thank you master. He was startled, caught off guard. Pay attention, this is the wilderness. Suddenly, a voice said, kid, you are not bad. It was the leader and the bald man's group. Behind them were many strong guards. But what is the use of being good at fighting? In life, you have to rely on firepower and brains. Seeing this, Lin Han smiled sarcastically. Baldy in the back, did not you say you would give me a freebie? You only show your face after the monsters have been killed. Did you come to massage Grandpa's feet? He angrily shouted. You brat! You dared to refuse our mercenary team, so you have to pay the price for that decision. Obediently hand over all the treasures on your body. Otherwise do not even think about leaving here in one piece. Lin Yi calmly stood up. You dare to rob here. Aren't you afraid of being discovered and arrested by the security team? Hearing this, the leader not only was not afraid but retorted. Kid, do you know why the shattered ruins are divided into safe and unsafe zones? Because deep inside the ruins is the unsafe zone, where the security team will never patrol. She crossed her arms provocatively. If you die here, even if the security team finds out, they will think it was caused by a ferocious beast. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for provoking the wrong person. The leader licked her lips, her face sinister. Kid, do not worry, I will entertain you well. The bald man, seeing this, revealed a greedy expression. Leader, let us take care of that girl. No. However, no one saw Ai anywhere. Where did that little thing go? From behind, Ai rushed to attack. The leader seemed to sense something. Not good, be careful. But it was too late. She grabbed the leader and the bald man's hands. Ai gently spun them in the air, causing the guards to fly far away, while the other two could not do anything. The leader panicked. Who is this girl? She is too terrifying, Mom. Save me. Then she threw them far away. The guards behind them hurriedly picked up their guns and fired continuously. That girl is not easy to play with. Kill her quickly. What a pity. It is rare to meet someone so good. You have to have a life to use it. Take action quickly. A blue light emitted from Ai's body. She coldly looked at them. Skill, Iron Bones, activated. Increases defense by 20%. The leader was frightened. That girl is too strong. We were careless. Retreat quickly. But she became even more panicked. Lin Yi stood in front of her, still holding some kind of spell in his hand. You want to run, it is too late. Suddenly, a blue light, like lightning, shot down from the sky, attacking the leader and the bald man. The two of them huddled together in fear. Monster, she is a monster. And that kid too. What kind of magic scrolls does he have that he can use forever? She gritted her teeth and whispered to the bald man. That girl seems to only listen to that kid. I have seen that kid casting spells all the time. He must be running out of magic scrolls. If we catch them, we still have a chance to turn the tide. Spoke quietly. He seemed to have grasped something. That is right. Damn it. Without magic scroll support, that kid is just a weak chicken. I will risk my life with him. The two of them stood up. Lin Han asked, oh yo, you still want to counterattack and despair? Then he summoned other spells. You have ambition, but this, weak chicken, of mine, is all. Currency power. That is it. He went to them, threatening. Hand over all the equipment, energy stones and skill books on your bodies. If you do, maybe I will spare you a way out. Lin Yi smiled sinisterly. If you do not, I will let you understand clearly. What? All fear comes from firepower. That is it. She was helpless. Who is the robber here, after all? The scene changed to the job change temple. The receptionist sat propping her chin, looking very charming. The person who activated the 5-star quest this morning, his name seems to be Lin Han. He is quite handsome too. It is a pity his luck is not good. Such a difficult quest will take at least 10 days, or half a month to complete. Suddenly, a voice called out, startling her. Hello? It was Lin Yi. I just completed the job change quest. I am back to turn it in. She froze on the spot. So fast? Completed the quest already? No way. I must have misheard. The receptionist trembled. A 5-star quest is not like cabbage. How could it be completed so quickly? Then she quickly went to do her work. Mr. Lin, do you want to ask about the job change quest? Please wait a moment. Forcibly adjusting memories. He replied, "No, I really have completed the quest. I am back to change jobs." She heard this and froze. What? Why ye? You completed the quest already, Lin Yi happily replied. Yes, it was quite easy. She replied, "Please wait a moment, I will help you book a room right away." Then she looked at the records and said, "Room 996 is currently available. The operation is the same as when you received the quest." Lin Yanli heard that and waved his hand, walking away. "Okay, thank you." The receptionist thought, it has only been a few hours. He really completed the quest. Isn't he bragging? There was a system announcement. 5-star quest. Thunderous Roar of the Lost Kingdom has been completed. She was startled again. Is it real? The people over there gathered to discuss. We can complete a 5-star quest. Since when did such a strong character appear in our place? The system reported, congratulations. You have completed the job change quest and officially entered the second job change. Second, job change profession, beast taming scholar. He was very pleased. This is the second job change profession. It feels not bad. Name, Lin Han. Profession, beast taming scholar, second job change. Hidden profession. Level 10. Strength, 1000. Agility, 900. Second job change success. Unlocked professional talent skills, lightning wings. Can fly for 10 minutes. Cooldown time 1 hour. Copying skill. Can copy all skills of beast taming. Temporary use for 5 minutes. Cooldown time 5 hours. Bloodline reversion. Can cause beast taming to trigger bloodline reversion. The host has successfully achieved the second transfer. Activating the system reward for the second transfer. A. Combination. Can combine with beast taming. Explodes many times the basic strength. B. Telepathy. Can communicate with ferocious beasts. Increase the affinity with He was curious. This is a new skill after the job change. Lightning wings. Copying skill. Lin Yi was really interested. Let me try the power of the new skills. Immediately afterwards, thanks to the wings, he could fly into the air lightly. Damn, I can really fly. He smiled to himself. Flying was originally a skill that could only be learned when using advanced skill books. I did not expect to unlock it immediately after the second job change. Worthy of being a hidden profession. Beast tamer. Lin Yi smiled very heartily. As for the copying skill, which is, I can copy a Yi's skills to use, although it only lasts for 5 minutes, but if used at the right time, it might be able to determine the victory or defeat of the entire match. Not bad. He slowly landed on the ground. Next is the skill reward after leveling up. Lin Yi thought, combination feels quite cool. Telepathy also helps increase combat effectiveness, but if we talk about the most useful thing. A. Combination. Can combine with beast taming. Explodes many times the basic strength. B. Telepathy. Can communicate with ferocious beasts. Increase the affinity with ferocious beasts. Increase the success rate of signing contracts. C. Malicious fluctuation. Can sense creatures with malice in a certain range, including humans, no cooldown time. Lin Yi was quite interested in skill C, a skill that can detect malice around, no different from an automatic warning device. Lin Yi thought about what happened just now. If I had this skill just now, I would have wiped out that mercenary group a long time ago. They would not have had the chance to swagger. The system confirmed whether he wanted to choose this skill. It is this skill, malicious fluctuation, yes. After completing it, he stretched and yawned. Lin Yi stretched himself. There is a new quest so quickly, but it is also normal. He continued, after the second job change, I should also find a second beast taming to sign a contract with, and conveniently try the effect of bloodline reversion. How it is, the system sent a quest notification. The host has successfully leveled up to second job change beast taming scholar. Activate the quest, personally subdue a beast taming, and sign a contract. Quest reward, 500 beast taming points. He rested his chin, thinking, a Yi is very strong in single combat, but the effect, the area of damage, is a bit weak. Lightning attacks are very strong in this regard. If I have a lightning type, it will definitely make up for this weakness. Lin Yi thought in his heart, it seems, it is time to visit Uncle Tian. He leisurely put his hands in his pockets and walked out the door, sell some of the spoils of war and conveniently buy some intelligence. Trading floor, VIP room. The person in charge of the trading floor happily asked, Shaolin, what treasures have you dug up? Lin Han pointed to the pile of gold next to him and replied, I just happened to meet a group of kind people. They gave me a lot of treasures. I plan to sell all these things. Please trouble Uncle Tian to take inventory. He called out to the two girls outside the door with a beaming face. What are you standing there for? Quickly take inventory of the items. Calculate how much money it is in total. The two girls ran over and said in unison, yes. Lin Han looked at the two girls and the pile of gold in front of him and thought, although the thunderous roar beast dropped a lot of treasures, it is still not as good as the assets that mercenary group accumulated. Fortunately, they came out to seek death themselves, otherwise I would not have earned this much. The person in charge of the trading went near him. Shaolin, the total value of the things you brought is 13 million Tianlong coins. I will immediately have someone transfer the money to your card. Lin Han took out the bank card and responded with a smile. Thank you. Also, I want to find a lightning type beast taming. Does Uncle Tian have any suggestions? He silently looked at the card and asked, lightning type. Suddenly, he exclaimed happily, that is right. The person in charge of the exchange snapped his fingers, looking very excited. I heard that a high-quality thunderbird appeared a few days ago in Thunder Forest of Yuzhou City. He thought of it, and continued happily. That thunderbird is likely to have ancient bloodline. Many people want to catch it, but they all failed and returned. Lin Han's face lit up and he shook him. asking, Thunderbird with ancient bloodline, it just fits my requirements completely, Uncle Tian. Is there any other information? He looked at the girl entering and replied, the information is all I have, but our exchange just acquired a feather of the Thunderbird. Tian looked at the feather and smiled. Just get close to the Thunderbird, and this feather will glow. Lin Han grinned. Good thing. I will take it. The person in charge of the exchange quickly closed the lid, stopping him. Shaolin, opening for business requires a buyer and a seller, right? He said with a slightly smug expression. If you really want to buy it, I will sell this feather to you at a friendly price, 1 million. Lin Han cursed inwardly. Damn it, just a broken feather, and he wants 1 million. I can buy more than 10 scrolls with that amount of money. Why do not? You just robbed me. But this was the only clue to find the Thunderbird. He said resignedly, 1 million, then 1 million. I will buy it. His face revealed joy. Thank you, customer. Lin Han looked at the box with a sweaty face and muttered with a forced smile. As long as this feather helps me improve the efficiency of finding the Thunderbird, then 1 million is worth it. Thunder Forest, Thunder Leopard living area, bronze, silver training area, recommended level not more than 20. Lin Han heard the person in charge of the exchange happily instructing with a dark face. Remember, as long as you enter the area within 10 meters around the Thunderbird, this feather will glow, he said, numbly. 10 meters. He angrily threw the box away and shouted, You scammer, so close, I can see the Thunderbird anyway. Immediately he hurriedly picked it up, dusted it off, and comforted himself. Forget it, I spent 1 million to buy it. Anyway, it is still better to think of a way to find the Thunderbird. With Yi here, crossing this forest should not be a problem, Lin Han said optimistically. With just me and Yi, I can rampage in the silver area. If I subdue another beast taming, would not I be able to dominate the gold area? Saying that, he stood there and smiled to himself. Yi stood next to him with a frowning face. She punched him while scolding. Evil master, having Yi is not enough, and you still want to find other beast tamings. Lin Han quickly waved his hand, stopping her. Okay, do not be angry. Suddenly a shrill scream rang out. Help! Sun Yanwei was being chased by a wild beast, running and calling for help. Help! That was Thunder Leopard, level 19. Sun Yanwei ran while worrying. Not good. If this continues, I will be caught up soon. Suddenly, her foot got caught on a branch. Her knees buckled. She suddenly thought, it is over. When Sun Yanwei fell, the leopard also opened its mouth wide to bite. She gritted her teeth and resignedly thought, I am definitely going to die this time. Opening her eyes, she thought in surprise, I am still alive. What is that sound? Lin Han rushed over and launched a kick. Thousand-face thinker, rampage strike. Sun Yanwei was stunned in her head. What is going on? Lin Han looked at her sitting on the ground and asked, Are you okay? She replied, I am okay. She wondered in her heart. He can punch away the Thunder Leopard with just one punch. Who is this person? She shouted. The Thunder Leopard is not easy to deal with. Hurry up and run while you have the chance. He heard this and calmly replied, Are you talking about that big cat? Lin Han looked at it and reassured her, Don't worry, someone will deal with it. A strange animal like a spider approached the leopard. It used the needles on its body and stuck them into the leopard. The leopard seemed to be in pain, and it struggled wildly. Lin Han looked at the exploding leopard and thought, I did not expect that Yi, when in the form of a thousand-face thinker, using the iron bone skill, could enlarge the body. This state of Yi is like a real ferocious beast. Sun Yanwei sat down on the grass blankly and said, Another ferocious beast. A hand reached out with a word of concern. Are you not injured? Lin Han smiled and looked at her, asking, Can you stand up? Sun Yanwei's voice was a bit loud with some panic. That ant can suppress the Thunder Leopard. It is at least a ferocious beast of level 30 or above. She pulled him, running while talking loudly. Take advantage of the fact that it has not paid attention to us yet. Let us run. The leopard was thrown back in front of the two of them again. The green spider also appeared, standing on the leopard and said, Dare to kidnap my master. Sun Yanwei said worriedly, It is over. We are being. Lin Han interrupted her. Yi, well done. He rubbed her head and praised her. I will reward you when we get home. Sun Yanwei exclaimed in surprise. What is this situation? Yi showed up and said, Let me introduce myself. Lin Han put his hands in his pockets and said, My name is Lin Han. My profession is a beast tamer. It is my beast taming. You do not need to be afraid. Sun Yanwei's face was happy, I remember. The legend says that someone in the city next door awakened the hidden profession beast tamer, so it is you. Saying legend is a bit too much. She bent down to look at Yi, curiously wondering, Don't beast. Tamers all rely on ferocious beasts. Why is your fist so strong? Sun Yanwei still said, Also, what kind of ant is that? It can bite the Thunder Leopard to death. Yi felt angry. She jumped up and stabbed Sun Yanwei in the face. Secret skill, Yi's head hammer. Lin Han rubbed Yi's head, comforting her. Okay, Yi, do not be angry anymore. Yi hissed a few times, meaning, don't get close to master. Lin Han looked at Sun Yanwei and asked, Your strength is not very strong. Why did you come to such a dangerous place? She rubbed her head and introduced. My name is Sun Yanwei. I came here to do a transfer mission, but my luck is too bad. I drew a 4-star mission and you, what are you doing here? Lin Han rubbed his chin and replied, I heard that there is a Thunderbird in Thunder Forest. My goal is it. Sun Yanwei suddenly became happy and said, You want to find a ferocious beast, and my job is a tracking master. Let me help you, as a thank you for saving my life this time. Lin Han suddenly smiled and thought, Tracking master, this profession has weak fighting ability but it is very good at tracking, which can just help me. He told her, then I will rely on you for my mission. Su Nianwei replied, no problem, just leave it to me. Suddenly she added, however, my abilities are limited. If there are items belonging to Thunderbird, it may be possible to locate its direction. He brought out the feather in the box and asked, I just found a feather of Thunderbird. See if it can be used. Su Nianwei excitedly said, Thunderbird feather. I remember this thing was once pushed to the sky on the black market. She further explained, it is completely no problem to use this feather to locate the direction of Thunderbird. She said, only if I use my skills on it, it may be damaged if you plan to exchange it for money. Lin Han interrupted her, rest assured, this thing is not important to me in the first place. If it is damaged, it will be mine. Su Nianwei replied, okay then. She closed her eyes and began to recite, tracking skill, seeking things by the middle. Suddenly, her eyes widened. Su Nianwei happily said to him, found it, just follow this light, we will find the location of Thunderbird. He responded, okay, let us go now. In the dark forest, he and Nianwei followed the light, led by the Thunder Feather. Suddenly he stopped and held out his hand to stop Nianwei from continuing to walk. Wait, there are ferocious beasts ahead, and the number is not small. She was surprised. What? She nervously hid behind him and asked, then, what should we do? She asked while pressing her chest close to his arm, or should we take another path? Yi was furious. Lin Han smiled confidently and pointed forward. No need, Yi. Following that, a series of announcements appeared. Thunderous roar beasts have been eliminated. Received 650 experience points. He smiled happily, so enthusiastic. On the other side, Yi was in a state of strong combat, bombarding in all directions. He nodded, worthy of being Yi, easily suppressing everything. However, he felt, but why do I feel that Yi's particularly grumpy today? In the meantime, she had finished dealing with the Thunder Beasts and happily waved to call him over. Feeling excited in her heart, Yi has finished dealing with everything, the master will definitely be very happy. Walking through the pile of beast corpses, Nianwei shrank behind him and asked softly, all were killed by that little ant. He turned his head slightly and replied, I said, these little monsters can be easily dealt with. In fact, he was also happy, thinking secretly, I am promoted to level 11, the feeling is really good. The system announcement announced simultaneously, you have been promoted to level 11. All attributes increased by 160 points, you have received an additional 120 free attribute points, which can be distributed at will. While the two people were thinking about their own things, Yi rushed over and swung her hand, knocking Nianwei aside. Seeing that action, Lin Han was not angry, but helplessly spoiled her, and said, Yi, you are naughty again, you should still return to your normal form. Yi hugged his arm and listened to him, obsessively. Yes, master. Nianwei on this side was still stunned in the posture of falling, anxiously asking, what is the matter? Is the murderer attacking us secretly? When she turned her head, she witnessed a master and an ant talking and laughing intimately, causing Nianwei to run out of words. She stood up while dusting the knees, so it is a small ant, scared me to death. On the other side, he was still smiling and talking to Yi, who was happy. Yi, quickly change to the original size, it is more convenient to act like this. But when Yi turned to look at Nianwei, there was no longer any goodwill, making her shrink back. I just have a feeling that this little ant is deliberately targeting me. Am I having hallucinations? The little ant on Lin Han's shoulder was furious, although she did not say anything, but her expression was like scolding someone. Dare to seduce my master, let me see if I can bite you to death. Come over here, I promise not to beat you to death. But in Nianwei's ignorant eyes, she was just a cute little ant, making Nianwei like it. It is really a hallucination. How can such a cute little ant have a bad heart? She leaned closer to his shoulder and stretched her index finger towards Yi, coaxing, good little ant, come here, and let sister touch you. Yi raised her small claws to avoid Nianwei's devil's claws coming, and begged in panic. This woman is so annoying, I want to punch her, but I am afraid she can't take it. Master, stop her quickly, save Yi. He smiled wryly and avoided Nianwei's outreaching hand. Okay, touch it again and Yi will really go crazy. Then he ordered, Yi, there are still many ferocious beasts ahead. Yi, you go and lead the way for us first. In the peaceful moonlit night was a series of echoing system announcements. Successfully eliminated thunderous armor. Experience points plus 984. Successfully eliminated wind cloud electricity. Experience points plus 1284. Successfully eliminated lightning steel bore. Experience points plus 1284. Followed by the announcement of the successive level ups. You have been promoted to level 12. All attributes increased. Received an additional 120 free attribute points, which can be distributed at will. You have been promoted to level 13. All attributes increased. Received an additional 120 free attribute points. You have been promoted to level 14. Received an additional 120 free attribute points. You have been promoted to level 15. Received an additional 140 free attribute points. The joy of continuous arrivals made him feel like he was dreaming and had to pinch himself to confirm the degree of truth. This feeling of leveling up is really cool. Name: Lin Han. Occupation: Beast Taming Scholar. Second transfer. Hidden profession. Level 15. He calculated in his head. In just a short period of time, I have reached level 15. It seems that it will not be long before I can receive the third transfer mission. He looked at Yai's information panel, and then smiled gently at his shoulder, where she had fallen asleep. Thousand-faced thinker, race, ancient, 10 fierce, level, 18, strength, 2700, agility, 2300, spirit, 2200, constitution, 3000. Yi has also worked hard all the way. Nianwei, going ahead, turned her head and said, "It is not just hard work." In front of the two people was a series of beast corpses that had fallen down, she said. "This whole thunder force is about to be wiped out by the two of you." Then Nianwei pointed ahead enthusiastically. "But thanks to that, we do not need to avoid the ferocious beasts anymore. We can move to Thunderbird. The fastest, I feel, is that direction." Yi, who was sleeping, now woke up and went close to his ear to confide. Yi is something ahead. After listening, he raised his head and looked up. Yi is, after all, an ancient ferocious beast. Could it be that there is an existence ahead that even it must be wary of? On a high branch was a huge bird, whose body was protected by lightning, sound asleep. This is Thunderbird. Discovering Thunderbird made him excited. Level 13 Thunderbird. If I can sign a contract with it, today will be a big profit. Thunderbird heard the movement and opened its eyes wide, then waved its wings and flew away, causing the person below to shout, "Not good, it is running." Nianwei regretfully watched the direction Thunderbird flew away. "Our profession has no ability to fly. We will definitely not be able to catch up with it. I did not expect to work so hard and finally let Thunderbird slip away like this." But Lin Han smiled confidently, who said, "I can't fly." Behind his back appeared a pair of bright yellow wings, thunder wings, start up. After a kick, he flew in the direction that Thunderbird had flown away. Nianwei looked at him in surprise. What? In a flash, he had followed closely behind Thunderbird. Thunderbird found someone chasing after it and stopped. Thunderbird used lightning to wrap around itself to defend and prepare to rush into battle, but he and Yi on his shoulders suggested, "I say Thunderbird." His face showed a wretched smile and asked it, "Do you want to consider being my beast taming? I will provide food and lodging." Seeing that indecent smile, Thunderbird turned its head and flew like crazy. A series of decisive actions from it made him stunned. Is there a need to react so strongly? He rushed forward, not forgetting to say behind him, "This ferocious beast also has quite a personality. Then play with it. Nianwei, you wait here." Nianwei, who was watching without missing a scene, responded with a sullen face, "Okay, I will wait for you here." Seeing that he had caught up to the tail of Thunderbird, he was startled, and he continued to coax other people's birds. "Little one, you really do not want to be my beast taming. Follow me. You definitely won't lose." When he was about to catch it, he slipped again, causing it to fly away. He shouted irritably, "Damn it, let it escape again." Thunderbird flew high and released terrifying lightning bolts. He also concentrated his strength. "Knowing that you can't escape, you plan to fight to the death with me." He smiled triumphantly, praising Thunderbird. "Have courage." He prepared to launch an attack, not forgetting to threaten, "Then I will beat you until you are convinced." After that, he launched the move, copy skill, Rampage Strike. One move Rampage Strike caused our Thunderbird to turn green and cry, "Chip." Regardless of how unwilling Thunderbird was, he reached out to finally sign the contract. His information panel appeared in front of him. Thunderbird, race, green branch, Thunder Crazy Eagle, level, 13, strength, 523, agility, 768, spirit, 622. The system's next notification made him wake up. "I almost forgot. With the system here, getting stronger is just a small thing. Revert it. Have received the order. Thunderbird reversion successful. About to evolve into the second form, Thunder Emperor." After the reversion, the blue Thunderbird was upgraded to Thunder Emperor, race, ancient 10 fierce, level, 18, strength, 1900, agility, 3000, spirit, 2400, constitution, 2600, skills, Thunderburst level 1. Lightning falls in a chaotic manner within a radius of 1 kilometer. Speed level 1. Increases speed by 40%. He put his hands in his pockets, smiled faintly, and watched Thunderbird transform. Worthy of being a lightning-type ferocious beast, it increases by 5 levels in one shot. He gasped as the high heels touched the ground. Moreover, that Thunderburst skill is really a wide-range damage weapon. A beautiful woman with beautiful souls tilted her head slightly. "Greetings, master." He looked at the jumping souls and was shocked. "Oh my god, worthy of being a ferocious beast. The name is worthy of the reality, even more ferocious than Yi." Yi, who was mentioned, was not happy at all. In Lin Han's surprised eyes, she transformed into a human, and her soul made him unable to look away. The two beauties were fighting each other fiercely. "You stinky bird, you are not allowed to snatch." Yi's master, "Such a small ant dares to snatch, master. I only need one bite to swallow you." He mediated, Okay, we are all family members in the future. Do not be angry anymore. Yi, you are the first to transform into a human. You have to give way to her a little bit." She turned her face away unhappily. Seeing that the little ant has a name, the green Thunderbird also demanded, smiling sweetly at him, "Master, can you also give me a name?" He rubbed his chin, thinking, "This matter. You are a ferocious beast of the thunder type. A bird? I once heard a poem. Viet ruo ji ji yu, tai shui ji chu, yin yang xiang dan, gan cheng lei hu, how viet tian di ji ji yu." He smiled slyly and said a name. "Then I will name you Tian Ji Yu." She repeated the name he had just said. "Tian Ji Yu. I really like this name. Tian Ji Yu. Thanks, master. His face returned to a pensive look. Such a gentle and lovely girl is proficient in the wild Thunderbird skills. It would be great to try her true strength. He suddenly remembered there is just a perfect opportunity for Thunderbird to show her strength. On the other side, Nianwei was still obediently waiting for him in place. Where did Lin Han go? When will he be back? They came together to a place called Barbarian Camp. Nianwei, hiding behind a tree next to him, asked, Lin Han, do you really want to help me complete the 4-star mission? But my goal is to hunt the leader here. The difficulty is too high. Or should we just give up? Tianjiyu, perched on Lin Han's left shoulder, smiled and said to Nianwei, you helped me find Thunderbird, so I should help you do the second transformation. And I also want to take this opportunity to try Thunderbird's strength. After that, he raised his hand and pointed towards the camp, ordering, Go, Tianjiyu, let me see how strong you really are. Tiangu's wings spread wide in the night sky. She transformed into a fighting form and used her ultimate move, Breakthrough. Her whole body was surrounded by thunder and lightning, and a strong female voice resounded. Thunderburst, pour down. The quiet sky suddenly had a vortex of storms appear above. The commotion, which was not small, attracted the attention of the barbarian group below, who had all kinds of ranks. Barbarian, level 7. Barbarian, level 8. Barbarian, level 9. He recognized the difference in levels between the two sides and sighed. The monsters here are not too strong. Heavenly Valley just needs to drop a lightning explosion, and I will have to kneel down and beg them not to die. He hid behind a bush and shouted, Heavenly Valley, you can cast freely, just do not accidentally kill the barbarian leader. Nianwei, next to him, was still stunned. Why are there so many lightning bolts in the sky? Where is that bird? Why can't I see it clearly? She heard the master's voice, and rushed down from the vortex of lightning. Heavenly Valley obeys the order. Heavenly Valley strongly landed on the ground. The barbarian camp fired lightning into the ground. The barbarians there, some were struck by lightning, some drew their bows and aimed at her. Before the arrow left the bow, Heavenly Valley had appeared as fast as lightning in the barbarian's sight. She gently lifted the whole body of that rough barbarian and fired lightning, causing him to scream tragically. During this time, on this side, Nianwei worriedly said, Thunderbird has taken action. There are so many enemies. I do not know how long it will take to fight, or should we go help? Suddenly, there was a movement that made her jump in fright and shout. Nianwei looked at the barbarian that Heavenly Valley had captured, who was smoking black and unconscious. This is the barbarian leader. The Thunderbird quickly captured him and brought him. Here, Lin Han praised, well done, Heavenly Valley. He threw her a knife and said, kill him. Your mission is considered complete. Nianwei's hands trembled as she received it. I know. With a slash down, blood splattered, and the announcement appeared. Sun Yanwei eliminated the barbarian leader. Mission completed. Then she rubbed her hands and shyly thanked. Lin Han, thank you, thanks to you. I completed the mission. Then she turned to invite him. My home is right here, anyway. The main thing is done. Do you want me to take you around Yuzhou City? While she was talking, he had gone several meters away. Hearing her invite him to his house, he turned his head and said, Don't be so polite. You also helped me find Thunderbird. We will meet again later if we are destined. She looked gently at his back as he left. Lin Han, I hope we can meet again one day. Following him were a Yi and Heavenly Valley. He thought, in just half a day, I subdued the second ferocious beast. My luck is really not bad. Next, I have to plan the leveling route in the future. The sound of the phone ringing made him come back to his senses. He took out his phone. On the screen appeared a name, Long Ponzi. Long Ponzi called me at this time. Could there be something important? He answered the phone and spoke first. Long Pansy, what do you want from me? If it is an invitation for dinner, then I will go find you right now. Tian Qiao on the other side heard that, and quickly refused. No. What dinner? I have something important to tell you. He asked seriously. Xiao Lindsay, have you ever heard of Illusionary Realm? They made an appointment to meet, and Tian Qiao showed him materials about the Illusionary Realm, which were images of ferocious beasts being built and fighting. That place was where ferocious beasts were simulated for participants to train. Illusionary Realm was a virtual environment set up by the Imperial military, not only to simulate all kinds of battlefields. Tian Qiao added, it can also create all kinds of different ferocious beasts for job changers to fight. He said that after the participants eliminated the ferocious beasts, even if they could not increase experience points, they could be used to train moves and skills. The two people were chatting in a private room, he said. Many people competed so hard to get a spot. I have my dad help you get a spot. Hearing him say that, he thought, Tian Jiyu and Yi both have very outstanding personal combat abilities, but their teamwork abilities are hard to say. It just so happens that the two of them can go to the Illusionary Realm to train. In his mind at this moment, Yi and Heavenly Valley hugged each other intimately, encouraging each other. Sister, we must serve the master wholeheartedly. Sister, we must serve the master wholeheartedly. Just thinking about it made Lin Han's nose bleed and was overjoyed. When the two of them cooperate well, then would not it be? Tian Qiao interrupted his thoughts and said, Xiao Lindsay, the address I sent to your phone. If you have time, go there and experience it. He opened his phone to check and said politely, I am troubling you again. Your family has helped me a lot these past few years. Tian Qiao patted him on the shoulder and said, Oh, what is with the politeness between brothers? In the future, if you become rich, do not forget your brothers is all that is needed. He smiled and nodded. Okay. After one night, in Lin Han's bedroom, he was awakened by the sound of the alarm at 8 o'clock in the morning. While still in a daze, Yi suddenly appeared on top of him, with a blanket, separating them. greeting him sweetly. Good morning, master. Did you sleep well last night? The hot image made him feel refreshed. Oh, damn, it is stimulating like this in the morning. One trouble after another, he was hugged by Heavenly Valley, pressing him against her big soft soles, listening to her whispering and coaxing. It is still early. Master, just keep sleeping. He was dizzy from this action. He was about to suffocate. Is this sweet trouble? Yi was not willing to be outdone and climbed to the top. He was squeezed between their two huge souls and heard them start chirping early in the morning. You stinky bird. Doing that, master will not be able to breathe. If it were me, master would definitely be able to breathe easier. After all, you are only so small. They quarreled more and more fiercely and attacked each other like children. Small in what way? The master said that I am the sister. This sentence cannot understand. Is really the brain is so small that people have to laugh. He helplessly supported his forehead, shaking his head. In vain for wearing a big sister appearance? Everyone is so childish. It seems that the training of coordination for those two people must be given priority immediately. The three of them came together to the place to experience the illusionary realm. The staff enthusiastically guided. Mr. Lin, your identity has been confirmed. Please enter the resting compartment to start the illusionary realm experience. Regardless of the staff next to him, rambling that, you can choose the copy with different difficulty based on the personal level. Breaking the copy record will receive a reward. He fell into thought. After all, the reward is issued by the military. It should not be stingy, right? The staff guided him to lie in the resting compartment and said the common phrase, I wish you a happy experience. A notification appeared. Checking user. Successful verification of user's identity. Name, Lin Han. Profession, beast taming scholar. Second transfer, level, 15. Recommended, suitable copy, silver level. He checked the information and said to the two people next to him, Yi, Tian, Gu, let us go. The two people in the beast form responded enthusiastically in their own animal language. A notification appeared when he pressed the confirm button. You have successfully selected the silver level copy. The copy is loading. Before his eyes appeared the notification parameters of the system, 30%, 50%, 80%. The number increased to 99%, 100%. Load the copy successfully. I wish you a happy adventure. He was taken to the illusionary realm arena. Before his eyes, and Yi Tianjiu, who had switched to fighting form, appeared three crazy Wind Wolf King. He looked at the three crazy Wind Wolf Kings in front of him, who were level 13, and said, Old friends. Yi eagerly rushed forward to show off. You stinky bird. I will show you who is the one worthy of being by the master's side. The crazy Wind Wolf King also rushed forward, directly with her. One punch from her made the crazy Wind Wolf King seriously injured and fly back. After ending the pleasing demon beast, she turned around and raised her middle finger to Heavenly Valley, mocking. Behind Heavenly Valley appeared several crazy Wind Wolf Kings, level 15. A little thing is worth showing off. You are just a naive little ant. But it did not make her panic. Heavenly Valley stood still in place, simply raising her hand to gather lightning. Let me show you. She gently flicked her fingers, and the crazy Wind Wolf Kings behind her immediately disintegrated. What is called strength? Seeing the two girls preparing to collide again, Lin Han hurriedly stepped forward to mediate. We are all family members. We must love each other. But like throwing bean on a gourd, neither of them listened to him. Sorry, master. Yi will never be close to this stinky bird. Species are different. Heavenly Valley can't love it either. The situation became more and more tense, causing him to be at a loss and not pay attention to the crazy Wind Wolf King rushing from the wrong side. These two girls are really full of personality. Although he did not pay attention, he still easily took them down with one punch without looking. He angrily scolded, Even you are bullying me, right? The two girls stopped fighting when they saw him being attacked. Yi on the right, Heavenly Valley on the left, each asking questions of concern. Master, are you injured anywhere? Sorry, master. It was Heavenly Valley, who did not protect you well. Perhaps because of the unexpected event just now, the two were calmer, and both came to a common thought. It was all because we were fighting with each other, to the point of forgetting the safety of the master. From now on we must seriously face this battle. A group of crazy Wind Wolf Kings appeared. Level 20. A system board appeared. Warning, the third wave of ferocious beasts is about to come. The third wave of ferocious beasts has a level close to 20. Please be cautious when continuing. Perhaps seeing that the situation was quite large, the system board kindly announced, this device will not cause actual damage to the user, but will transmit the feeling of pain in a ratio of 1.1. If you feel that you can't continue, please the user immediately give up training. He looked at the system board, both despising and speechless to it. This level of difficulty, I am afraid that even some rare main combat profession will find it difficult to cope, but it is very in line with my wishes. In front of him, a ferocious crazy Wind Wolf King rushed forward. The biggest weakness of the beast taming teacher is the ability to individual combat. His hand gathered strength, thinking, another purpose, when I came to the illusionary realm. He shouted while punching, is to make up for this weakness. With just one punch, the crazy Wind Wolf King was knocked into the sky without pity. The two girls also did not forget to praise their master. Foolishly, the master is really amazing. He witnessed his punch just now and was very satisfied. Not bad. It was not in vain that I poured all the free attribute points into strength. A herd of crazy Wind Wolf Kings howled as a signal of a new battle. The real battle has begun. The three people rushed up together. He rhythmically coordinated the manpower. Yi, activate Berserk. Heavenly Valley, activate Speed. The two girls rushed up together, but still did not forget to attack each other. Although I do not want to fight with this stinky bird. But this is the master's order. I will never drag the master's feet. He stood behind and observed the situation of the battle. I want to try if these crazy Wind Wolf Kings, whether the strength is stronger than Ae, or the speed is faster than Heavenly Valley. Ae and Heavenly Valley fought together with the crazy Wind Wolf Kings, who had just appeared, you guys, obediently died. Outside, the Illusionary Realm Experience Center, the bright light of a beautiful day still shone. The two toadies of Feng Yong were using all of their limited vocabulary to praise him. The Thanda sword of Brother Feng waved, and the herd of ferocious beasts fell flat. The prestige could not be described. Friend Shu Ting did not see the scene just now, what a pity. The girl named Shu Ting had a wrinkled face, and was uncomfortable when witnessing the mouthing and dancing of the group of toadies. Friend Shu, next time I can form a team with me. I am very willing to fight together. She did not give them a good attitude, and turned her face away, refusing. Sorry, I prefer to fight alone. Feng Yong's vile face revealed a vile smile. She is indeed a high-altitude flower, as the rumor says. Really cold. Let us see how I pick her. Suddenly, the observation personnel in the room shouted loudly. WTF? What is the index of this room? The speed of this is planning to break the record. The information shown on the announcement board in the hall shocked everyone present. 100 level copy, current progress, final stage, experience time, 8 minutes, 59 seconds, experiencer, Lin Han. The observation personnel were talking to each other. It has been 9 minutes and has fought to the final gate. Could it be that he is really about to break the record? Who is this person named Lin Han? Is a disciple of a big family secretly cultivating him? Shu Ting said her guess. Could it be Lin Han, our school's beast-taming scholar? But Feng Yong did not think so, he said disdainfully. How could that poor Lin Han have a spot in the illusionary realm? It must be the same name. The announcement board appeared again, causing everyone to be shocked completely. The copy-level silver discipline has been renewed. The latest record, 9 minutes, 8 seconds. Record holder, Lin Han, 9 minutes, 8 seconds. On Lin Han's side, after the battle, he was also tired, and everyone was panting. He looked at the announcement board from the system, and was also considered to have a little comfort. Finally ended. Congratulations, you have passed the gate successfully. Become the new record holder. You receive the reward. Yudu Ji Shu. Skill maintenance time, 5 minutes. Cooldown time, 20 minutes. The notification from the illusionary realm appeared. Consciousness is about to be recovered automatically. Welcome you to return next time. A dark green Yutuji Shu book appeared in his hand. I did not expect the reward to be a skill book. This illusionary realm is really interesting. Next time I must try the gold level copy. After his consciousness returned, his body left the resting compartment. He came out of the resting room. Around, there was the uproar that had not stopped from just now. It really broke the record, and even shortened half the time compared to the old record. This new force is really crazy. Does anyone know the great god Lin Han? Please introduce me. Hearing that he was being named, he had just left the resting room and immediately sneaked away. Why is even my name being made public this time? Is there any right to privacy? But still could not escape Shu Ting's eyes. It really is him. It really is him. Feng Yong stood behind, erupting with jealousy. The commotion just now could not avoid the management of the military's illusionary realm control center. The management personnel pointed on the observation screen and reported back to his commander, Sir, an abnormal data has appeared in the illusionary realm. A second-level illusionary realm scholar broke the silver-level copy record in the illusionary realm. While speaking, the observation personnel showed the scene of the three of them in the illusionary realm just now. His solo time is really too terrifying. Each wave of ferocious beasts is eliminated in less than 3 minutes. This speed, even some third-level qualifications cannot be done, even if his beast is strong. Reaching this level with the second-level qualification is enough to be called a genius. He must be recruited into the military. The commander's expression fell into contemplation. He ordered his subordinates and then left. Investigate this person carefully. Before tomorrow morning, I want to have all the information about him. Clear. The chattering voices of the students rang out. The next day, in the classroom, Tian Kao was recounting the story of what happened yesterday to him in the illusionary realm to everyone in the class. A bolt of lightning struck down. The final Wind Wolf King finally saw the pile of corpses of his companions piled up like mountains under Lin Han's feet, scared to the point of knocking his head to worship hundreds of times on the spot. Hearing this, Su Ting praised, Lin Han is so amazing. From outside the door, Feng Yong and the group of toadies kicked the door and entered. As soon as he entered the class, Feng Yong attracted attention and shouted loudly, Lin Han, come out here for me. Tian Qiao boldly teased him. Feng Yong, what are you doing here? Are not you afraid of being beaten by Xiao Lindsay until your face is swollen? But he was not distracted by this teasing and still demanded, stop talking nonsense, call Lin Han out here. He was as spicy as a chili, because he was praised by Shu Ting. His breaking the record yesterday must be because he was lucky. These days, my family has poured no small amount of resources into me for the second transfer. Lin Han dares to steal my glory. Let us see if I can smash him. But he was not satisfied because Lin Han was not here, Tian Qiao said annoyingly. Get out of the way. My Xiao Lindsay has gone to the mountain to upgrade, preparing to break through the third transfer. He does not have time to fight with you. The information that had just been released also made the two toadies following Feng Yong discuss. Third transfer, Lin Han levels up so fast. Could it be that yesterday's record was not due to luck? Seeing them noisy, he scolded. You guys also believe his words. Do you have brains? Tian Qiao did not fail to meet expectations, continuing to ridicule Feng Yong, a guy like you who was reluctantly transferred to the second transfer with the support of his family. How can you understand the feeling of a genius? It is best to wait until Xiao Lindsay turns to the all transfer and compete to hug your thighs and call you top, causing him to not know what to say. You After that, he scolded him angrily. You damned fatty. You wait for me. Wait until Lin Han returns. I will deal with both of you. The more he thought about it, the more it made Feng Yang explode with anger. The sky was gloomy and thunder and lightning covered the Shadow Mountains. The demon beasts were beaten to death by Lin Han's two girls, and he stood watching. Looking at the fruits of the harvest, his nose grew bigger. Oh my god, with the speed of the two harvesting experience like this, the third transfer is not as easy as turning over a palm. Has successfully eliminated Crazy Wind Wolf, experience points plus 500. Has successfully eliminated Thunder Leopard, top, experience points plus 1000. Has successfully eliminated Thunder Beast, experience points plus 1000. After that, Yi rushed over and hugged him to ask for praise. Master, Yi helped kill the most ferocious beasts. Am I very good? He praised. Yi has worked hard. Heavenly Valley was not willing to be outdone and grabbed his hand, recounting her merits, and not forgetting to taunt Yi as her younger sister. Master, Heavenly Valley has just finished checking. I am two beasts, more than sister. He also praised. Heavenly Valley is also very good. As a result, the familiar scene was repeated, and the two girls put their heads together and started arguing. You stinky bird, I have counted and recounted several times. There is definitely no mistake. You must have reported falsely. Little one, with your dog's brain, you want to be able to count correctly. Okay, he said helplessly. Don't argue anymore. Countless thoughts ran through his head. Yi and Heavenly Valley are getting stronger and stronger. The ferocious beasts in the silver area are not enough for them to start. Do not mention training their strength. Thinking for a while, he suggested to the two girls. Or, we go to the gold training area to play. After that, the three of them came together to the territory, the gold training area. The three people hid behind bushes and observed the situation. Unexpectedly, they ran into a group of venomous striped lizards, which were really a difficult bone to chew. Venomous striped lizard, level 21. He frowned and considered. It can just be used to train strength. He pointed forward and divided the forces. Yi attract the main firepower. Thunder Emperor, activate speed to attack from above. Yi rushed forward and attacked the nearest venomous striped lizard, confidently expressing, this time, I will definitely kill more monsters than Heavenly Valley. The venomous striped lizard spat poison to avoid being attacked and to defend. Because of her eagerness to win, Yi was caught off guard and was poisoned by the venomous striped lizard. She staggered to the ground. Yi's whole body was weak and called him Master. Yi feels uncomfortable. A thousand-faced thinker, minus 80 constitution, hit with a paralytic poison, continuous blood loss. The effect lasts for 1 minute. Lin Han, standing from afar, witnessed her being spat poisoned by venomous striped lizard after another, so he quickly used his brain. Not good, this poison is causing Yi to lose a lot of blood. He worriedly shouted, Heavenly Valley, use Thunderburst. Solve it quickly. Heavenly Valley had long since summoned a vortex of lightning, only waiting for his order to cast the move. Thunderburst poured down. Lightning struck down on the group of venomous striped lizards. The venomous striped lizards that were hit ran in all directions, but not in time. He observed and thought, Heavenly Valley's Thunderburst skill has a high degree of randomness. It is difficult to hit the venomous striped lizards whose bodies are not too big themselves. I must think of a way to limit the movements of the venomous striped lizards. Suddenly he remembered. That is right. The skill book I received when breaking the record in the illusionary realm. A dark-colored book suddenly appeared. Immediately, the system issued a notification. Yu Du Ji Shu type. Skill book quality. Intermediate effect. Within a range of 100 meters around the user, thorny vines will sprout from the ground, binding the targets identified as enemies. These vines are also accompanied by the effect of paralysis. Skill maintenance time. 5 minutes cooldown time. 20 minutes skill status. Not learn it. Lin Han squinted his eyes and observed carefully, secretly calculating. Heavenly Valley cannot accurately attack small targets. Using a control skill to help increase the probability of her hitting the target, he raised the book high. A matrix appeared surrounding his body. Learn the skill. The system announced, you have successfully learned Yu Du Ji Shu. Lin Han clenched his fist, smiling smugly. You little lizards. But the day of your freedom is over. He bowed. From where his fist touched down, crooked cracks spread like a spiderweb, tearing apart the road ahead. Yi, Heavenly Valley, Yu Du Ji Shu. Purple vines rose on the ground. Come on, clean up the battlefield. In the sky, Heavenly Valley hovered like a lightning ghost. From her slender hands, green and purple lightning erupted, shooting straight towards the pack of venomous striped lizards crawling everywhere. Clear, Master, has successfully eliminated the venomous striped lizard. Plus 1789 experience points. At that moment, Yi also rushed from the side of the battlefield, 4 limbs like illusions working together, throwing punches like hammering. Yi also wants to help Master. Hit monsters have successfully eliminated the venomous striped lizard, plus 1789 experience points. Lin Han stood near the battlefield, observing with crossed arms, secretly satisfied. Not bad, not bad. In just a blink of an eye, I immediately increased by 4 levels. More than half an hour ago, he also attracted 2 saber-toothed tigers of level 22. You have leveled up. Level 16. Enhance all attributes. Received an additional 140 free attributes, which can be distributed at will. You have leveled up level 17. Received an additional 140 free attributes. You have leveled up level 18. Received an additional 140 free attributes. You have leveled up level 16. Received an additional 140 free attributes. He smiled smugly, musing, Ah Yi, Heavenly Valley, have both reached level 20. Wait until the two of them have finished solving. I will probably also be able to reach level 20. Lin Han's serious voice rang out like an order. Ah Yi, Heavenly Valley, quickly solve it. She did not say much. The fist carried a cold strength and smashed straight towards a tiger that was growling. Clear, Master, the system announced. Thousand-Faced Thinker level 26. On this side, Heavenly Valley stood in midair, her hand raised lightly. The electricity began to accumulate, and then transmitted directly into the body of the tiger. The system announced, Thunder Emperor level 20, has successfully eliminated Saber-Toothed Tiger, plus 2,666 experience points. The announcement rang out continuously. You have leveled up level 20. Attributes increase comprehensively. You have received an additional 140 free attribute points. Note, you have reached the highest limit that the second transfer stage can withstand. You need to accept the job transfer mission, otherwise you will not be able to break through the limit. Before completing the third transfer, you will not be able to continue to accumulate experience. He stood with his arms crossed, his eyes calm. I have reached level 20. It is meaningless to continue fighting monsters. I should still go back and prepare to complete the third job transfer mission. Name, Lin Han. Occupation, Beast Taming Scholar. Second job change. Hidden profession. Level 20. Strength, 3,290. Agility, 2,570. Spirit, 2,470. Constitution, 2,000. Equipment, none. Skills, Soul Contract. Scene change. At the job transfer temple, Lin Han slowly approached, unexpectedly. It is time for the job change so quickly again. He gently touched the surface of the cold stone, saying, This time, I hope it is not a 5-star quest again. Last time it made me miserable. Outside, the screen displayed the message. School-wide announcement. The 5-star quest has been activated. The crowd immediately stirred. Holy crap, what is this again? Another 5-star quest. It has only been a few days. Why are there so many freaks lately? The receptionist of the job transfer temple froze, frowning, her heart full of suspicion mixed with unease. No need to guess. It must be that Lin Han again. Could it be that he is the leveling madman in the legend? At this time, in the distance, Lin Han was holding his head in panic. Damn it, this time it also requires submitting materials. Is not this pushing me to my death? That night, at the pier, he stood there, alone, quietly looking into the distance. Lin Han said in a deep voice, I originally planned to go home and get a good night's sleep, to recharge my energy, and then do the quest, but now it is all gone. At that moment, a Yi appeared behind him, gently hugging his arm, her voice soft, with a bit of coquetry mixed with determination. Master, do not be afraid. With a Yi here, any kind of quest will be easily dealt with. Behind her, Heavenly Valley also spoke to reassure. Heavenly Valley will also protect you well. He smiled, his voice calm. Of course I believe you. The time is almost here. Prepare well. The three of them turned their eyes towards the distance, where the vague ghost ship was gradually appearing on the sea. The target is about to appear. Ghost ship, appearance time, 7 pages amp. Everyone's eyes were surprised, curious. I had previously heard Sister Bing mention the legend of the ghost ship. This is a very famous copy, attracting countless people to challenge. Around the strange ancient ship began to appear faint spirit shadows, lingering in the air like sighs from hell. But most of them were frightened, and no one knew what kind of horror was inside. A ghost quietly floated out from the cold mist, its eyes empty and staring straight at Lin Han. Damn, it is a real ghost. Without thinking, he swung his fist and smashed it straight into its face by reflex. Lin Han angrily cursed. Damn it, this thing dares to laugh at me. Lin Han was angry, his face distorted, veins popping. You think I can't touch you, or what? On his back, a pair of thunder wings appeared in the shimmering lightning. Flying is very good. Today I will let you know what is no work, no death. Thunder wings. The ghost became blurred. Successfully eliminated the ghost. Experience, +0. Note, you have reached the maximum limit that the second transfer can withstand. You need to accept the next job transfer mission. Otherwise you will not be able to break through the current limit. Before completing the third transfer, you will not be able to continue to receive experience points. Lin Han smirked, muttering to himself. Sister Bing said, that was indeed right. Lightning firmly restrains the soul type, ferocious beasts. These ghosts also belong to the soul system, so they are absolute nemesis. He observed the flowing water. Now I do not receive any experience points. It is really too wasteful. It is best to complete the task quickly. The longer the time, the more heartache. A lone figure slowly moved towards the ghost ship. A low but powerful voice reverberated between the cold mist. Heavenly Valley, go, transcend them, she replied. Understood, Master. She raised her hand high, the blue and purple currents meandering around her arm, exploding among the ghosts who were screaming, Thunderburst! Pour down! Successfully eliminated the ghost. Experience points, +0. Lin Han stood behind, his eyes calm. These ghosts are completely not Heavenly Valley's opponent, but this difficulty is at most about 4 stars. Why is it considered a 5-star task? He paused when he heard a mournful sound. In the pale gray mist, the remaining ghosts began to approach each other. They also know how to combine. The ghost captain, with his wide eyes, clenched his gun. Level 25, ghost captain. The ghost captain fired at Heavenly Valley. Lin Han smirked. Add this ghost captain too, finally there is some fun. He waved his hand and ordered, his voice serious. Yi, you attack directly. Heavenly Valley disturbed the enemy's vision. Assist Yi. Yi rushed quickly like the wind, smiling happily. Understood? She was divided into multiple illusions to avoid each attack of his. Behind, Heavenly Valley raised her hand. Lightning bolts came. The painful lightning caused the ghost captain to drop the gun in his hand. Ayi immediately launched a punch. To finish, she raised her eyebrows. Her voice exclaimed, "Little ant, not bad." She raised her eyebrows. Her eyes proudly glanced over. "Your thunder was also very powerful just now." Lin Han hugged his head dejectedly, his voice heavy. "You two, deal with that guy together first." Immediately, a cheerful voice rang out in unison. "Clear, master." His white eyes kneeled slightly. His mood panicked when he saw two figures rushing over quickly. Ayi smiled excitedly, her eyes pleased. Her hand clenched her fist. Rampage strike. A sky-falling punch caused the ghost captain to stagger and fly far away. On this side, Heavenly Valley raised both hands above her head. The electricity gathered. Thunder essence poured down. Immediately, the ghost ship was covered by a dazzling source of lightning. He coughed slightly, embarrassedly said, "This is a little too exaggerated." The system announced that they have successfully eliminated the ghost captain. Experience +0. Note that you have reached the maximum limit that the second transfer stage can withstand. You need to accept the next job transfer mission, if not you will not be able to exceed the existing limit. Before you reach the third transfer stage, you will not be able to increase your experience anymore. She smiled brightly, waved her hand, and said sweetly, "Master, Ayi has finished dealing with the enemy. Ayi is super powerful." Lin Han calmly put his hands in his pockets, raised his head to observe, pondering. But as Ayi and Heavenly Valley's first cooperation, the effect is not bad. The power, when the two ancient horrors join forces, is not simply 1 + 1 = 2. His eyes became firm. Now that the ghost ship has been solved, next is the time to go find those 3 kinds of materials. The words on the system appeared. Quest name, The Whispers of the Ghost Ship. Mission level, 5 stars task. Content 1, get on the ghost ship. Hunt ghosts. Completed. Content 2, collect materials. Fire Dragon Yan, Grass Spirit, Wind's Eye. Task location, ghost ship, Crimson Flame Forest. Transition scene at the Crimson Flame Forest. Red covers the whole space. Lin Han closed his eyes. His senses became keen to perceive all the creatures around. Level 22 Wind Lizard. He immediately opened his eyes, standing with his arms crossed, smiling smugly. "Unexpectedly, I found the second target material so quickly." She heard that, and said, "Master, that flower is definitely Wind's Eye. Or should I use my old trick? Fly over and bring it back." Lin Han immediately cut off, his voice serious. "No, the branches there are too dense, which is not conducive to your flight." Ayi enthusiastically volunteered, her eyes curious, excited. Master, Ayi can also help." And smug voice rang out. The first target material was brought back by Heavenly Valley 10 minutes ago. Heavenly Valley was holding the material in her hand, leaving calmly. She seriously replied, "Master, the grass spirit has been taken." He smiled in satisfaction. Heavenly Valley has done a good job. She pointed to herself, her eyes expectant. Ayi also wants to go. Ayi also wants to be praised by the master. Lin Han then calmly ordered, "Ayi, then just boldly do it." Ayi's cheeks blushed, smiling happily. "Yes." Immediately, she bowed her head, her hands digging under the ground. Heavenly Valley then smiled helplessly. "Younger sister, Ayi is planning to." His eyes became interested. Ayi's body is an ant. Ayi's hands became agile. For Ayi, digging holes and such cannot be called skills, but instincts. After a while, she crawled out of the ground, smiling smugly. Ayi slowly crawled from the tree trunk, smiling with pleasure. The little ant is also good. It seems that Wind's Eye is about to be in hand. She slowly moved towards the material. Every action was very cautious. Don't be too optimistic. Before everything is over, you still have to be vigilant. Ayi reached out to pick it down. A serious voice suddenly rang out. "Not good. Something is about to happen." A hurricane suddenly appeared, blowing her fluttering in the air. The wind lizard appeared, its sharp eyes searching for prey. Ayi gently touched the ground with her feet, her voice dissatisfied. This gust of wind is too annoying. It made Ayi be found. She was surrounded by them, but remained calm, trying to reassure herself. "Come here. Ayi is not afraid of you." Lin Han said in a serious voice, his eyes worried. "There are too many wind lizards. If they really fight, it will be disadvantageous for Ayi." Heavenly Valley, quickly bring her back. She immediately rushed quickly, clear. Heavenly Valley calmly headed towards the wind lizards. Her eyes were firm, without a bit of fear. Skill, speed up. Ayi relied on Heavenly Valley's arm, complaining dissatisfied. "You stinky bird, you." Heavenly Valley hurriedly brought Ayi back safely. "Younger sister Ayi, the master sent me to save you." She respectfully opened her mouth. "Master, I have brought younger sister Ayi back." Seeing that, Lin Han breathed a sigh of relief. Very good. He raised his eyebrows, smirking. Next, a row of wind lizards were moving quickly towards them, with terrifying speed. "Speed up. Get away quickly." The two immediately replied in a tired manner. "Yes." Transition scene. At Crimson Flame Forest, red covers the whole space. Lin Han turned back in shock. They are still chasing fiercely. Damn, I only picked a flower, but you are. Do you have to chase after me to this day? At that moment, the system announced, name, Lin Han career, beast taming scholar, second transfer, hidden profession, level 20, strength, 3,290 agility, 2,570 spirit. Lin Han decisively clicked. The screen immediately changed. Name, Lin Han career, beast taming scholar, second transfer, hidden profession, level 20, strength, 3,290 agility, 3,270 spirit, 2,470 constitution, 2,000, free attribute points, 0. She panicked when she saw him become agile. His body ran fast, as flying. Master, your speed is faster. Lin Han raised his eyebrows, his eyes arrogant. Yes, Yi, Heavenly Valley. Hold on a little, it is fine to reach that place ahead. Yi felt confused. What is ahead? Heavenly Valley then began to explain. What the master means is Crimson Flame Forest. Deep inside, the whole forest was burning. The hot fire covered all around. Seeing that, the wind lizard immediately stopped, its eyes alert. They quickly turned their heads back. She stood from afar and observed. Master, the big reptiles have left. Master, you deliberately ran in this direction, right? He laughed heartily, his eyes full of pleasure. That is right. The group of fire lizards gathered deep in the Crimson Flame Forest is the overlord of this place. Even if it is the wind lizard and the quick lizard are in league with you, you would not dare to resist them. Lin Han said calmly, imagining the image of the fire dragon Yan. Moreover, the third target material that we need to find fire dragon Yan is growing in that group of fire lizards. Looking at the stream of magma in front, he smiled wryly. Continue to move towards the high temperature area. We will soon find the group of fire lizards. After finishing the mission, we will go home and rest. Good. Underneath the lava, a row of fire lizards were leisurely soaking themselves. Level 22 fire lizard. Yi stood on the cliff, her eyes curious. Master, the big reptiles are taking a bath in the lava. Lin Han's eyes flashed a hint of aura. He concentrated and sensed the location of the fire dragon Yan. Found it. Fire dragon Yan. The terrain is wide open here, very suitable for Heavenly Valley to use the speed skill. At this moment, the system sent the notification again. Congratulations host for activating a random quest. Quest name, waking up. Quest content, wake up the fire lizard leader who is sleeping and eliminated. Quest reward, 1,000 beast taming points. Lin Han suddenly paused, slightly flustered. At this time, there is a quest released. His eyes sank, contemplating. Fire lizard leader. It seems that, in the group of fire lizards, there is also a big one. 1,000 beast taming points is really very attractive. But, if the group of fire lizards turns around, it will be very difficult to deal with. First complete the transfer task, and then think of a way to deal with the fire lizard leader is not too late. Lin Han waved his hand and ordered, Heavenly Valley, go and get fire dragon Yan back here. Heavenly Valley immediately rushed away. Clear. She calmly turned to, she frowned, and said in a dissatisfied voice. The stinky bird succeeded again. Heavenly Valley handed over the fire dragon, Yan, master, got it. He smiled proudly. This mission is really not difficult at all. Lin Han's eyes were satisfied. Not bad. Next, you have to think of a way to deal with the fire lizard leader. As if sensing something, he suddenly froze. A source of spiritual light rushed over, but Lin Han quickly took a step back to avoid it. A arrogant voice, with a bit of sarcasm, rang out. Kid, your luck is quite good. Lei Dong stood tall, with several younger brothers behind him, his voice threatening. Hand over fire dragon Yan, I can let you die in a less painful way. Lin Han then frowned, his voice deep. Who are you people? You open your mouth and demand my things. Based on what? He raised his eyebrows, his eyes arrogant, and pointed to introduce. Just because young master is from the Magic Association, different from miscellaneous people like you. The future is infinitely open. Lei Dong level 18. Thunder Array Mage, member of the Magic Association. Lin Han frowned, his eyes probing, slightly contemplative. The Magic Association. I heard that this organization accepts awakeners belonging to different professions, often collecting protection fees from civilians, saying it is an association, but in fact, it is a notoriously poisonous gang in the area. Lei Dong gritted his teeth, his voice firm. If you know what is good for you, hand over fire dragon Yan, I will spare you. The younger brother behind him then spoke, smiling happily, boss. Wait a minute, he looked behind. That kid has that, His eyes turned towards a Yi and Heavenly Valley, all are top quality. Lei Dong arrogantly waved his hand, his eyes infatuated. I changed my mind. Hand over your girls too. Let my brothers have a good time. Lin Han said in a deep voice, his eyes full of contempt. As expected, it is a bunch of scum who cannot do anything. How can garbage be allowed to go on the road? It must be completely destroyed to protect the environment. Hearing that, Lei Dong laughed heartily, his voice harsh. What nonsense is this kid talking about? He stood arrogantly, seriously ordered to the group of younger brothers behind, if you do not, then chop off his limbs for me, and throw him into the group of fire lizards. A shout rang out in unison. Clear. Several younger brothers leisurely raised their hands. The spirit force converged. With an itching face, kid. Brother Lei is taking your woman, that is giving you face. That is right. Dare to resist. Then it is not just as simple as chopping off your limbs. In front, he was still standing indifferently, with his hands in his pockets. Immediately, a Yi rushed over, resolutely swinging a strong attack. Heavenly Valley also shot coldly. Want to harm my master? You want to die. Lei Dong panicked when he witnessed each of his younger brothers falling to the ground in pain. What? His eyes darkened, grinding his teeth. How can those two girls be so strong? Opposite him, Lin Han smiled triumphantly, his eyes carrying a murderous intent. Let me introduce myself. I am a beast-taming scholar. Level 20, these two girls are my beast-taming, that is. He seriously warned. They are ancient, ferocious beasts. Tearing you to pieces is as easy as pie. Lei Dong's eyes widened, angrily. Beast taming transformation. Can you play like this? His hand secretly gathered spirit force. I heard that beast taming will not easily leave the master. Why not think of a way to seriously injure this kid? Then, I will take the opportunity to escape. Lei Dong decisively waved his hand. The ball radiated strong lightning bolts. She then stood in front, her fist clenched. With me here, no one is allowed to touch the master. His face suddenly turned white, his eyes panicked. She swung her fist, causing Lei Dong to stagger backwards, spitting blood. Dare to bully my master, A Yi will beat you to death. A Yi threw a flurry of punches that made him lie motionless on the ground. Beat you to death, you big villain. Lin Han then persuaded, A Yi, do not kill him, I need to use him. Lei Dong and several younger brothers were tied tightly, with bruised faces, angrily questioning. What are you planning to do? I advise you to quickly release me. If you dare to harm me, the Magic Association will not let you go. He then bent down, gently stroking his head, a meaningful smile. Between us there is no hatred. I hurt you. What do you want? Lin Han's eyes suddenly darkened, releasing murderous intent. Moreover, I also have a mission. I need you to help. Lei Dong stammered. You? What are you planning to do? The fire lizard suddenly raised its head when it heard the shrill screams echoing. The three of them prepared to drop into the lava stream. Help. Heavenly Valley dissatisfiedly pulled the rope. Have you not eaten? Shout a little louder. Looking at the lava boiling, he then shouted, Please, please, 1,000, 10,000 times, do not let go. We are wrong. We are really wrong. Please spare us. The screams that pierced the sky when they slowly approached. He smirked. Heavenly Valley keeps the height like this. Not bad at all. Ayu was slightly surprised and said softly, Master, what are you planning to do? Lin Han leisurely observed. We are not planning to deal with the Fire Lizard King. If we call it fishing, then there must be bait, fishing, bait. Suddenly, the rope snapped apart. Next, it was necessary to let them cause a bigger commotion. 4 people fell hard on the stone, surrounded by a row of fire lizards. Immediately, they slowly climbed ashore. Lei Dong then used lightning to resist, don't come here, do not come here. But the fire lizards were still moving slowly, with no reaction at all. The younger brothers then cried and begged, Brother Lei, your attacks have no effect on them, help, I do not want to die. A shrill scream rang out. Help. He then raised his eyebrows, sighed. You useless people, Heavenly Valley, protect them a little, do not let them die too early, she calmly replied. Clear, Master. Heavenly Valley raised her hands high, the lightning converged, and the lightning star poured down, each lightning bolt, then burned the fire lizard. Lin Han smiled excitedly, his eyes pleased. Very good, just like that. Make a little more noise. The lava stream was boiling. Suddenly, the lava erupted high. The Fire Lizard King, with cold eyes, rushed out of the water, level 28 Fire Lizard King. He immediately rejoiced. Caught a big fish. Lin Han ordered. Then, Heavenly Valley, take action. She then shined the lightning towards it. He raised his eyebrows. Very good. Attracted the hatred. Quickly pull the target here. Heavenly Valley calmly soared into the air. Clear, Master. A Yi immediately spoke. Master, what to do with those 4 evil people? Lin Han looked at the distant battlefield, his voice indifferent. Leave them alone. With that little strength they will soon die in the group of fire lizards. He gently rubbed his wrists. Those guys are so good at killing people and robbing treasures. At a glance they know they are professional ferocious beasts. Again, disaster. If they are not killed by the scoundrels, then I will personally deal with them. Lin Han said seriously. And now, worry about completing the task first and then calculate. She immediately rushed towards the Lizard Emperor. Clear, Master. A Yi stood proudly facing the Lizard Emperor. Rampage strike. She quickly approached it, throwing a punch down from the sky. Very good. Yi is maintaining the suppression. First try its strength. The fire lizard, unwilling to yield, cocked its head and sent Yi flying. Tian Ji-yu, take over. Don't give it any breathing room. Tian Ji-yu immediately unleashed bolts of lightning from above. Understood, Master. Lin Han smirked, his eyes calm. Although the Fire Lizard King is of a higher rank than us, with Yi and Tian Ji-yu joining forces, as long as we coordinate well, we can slowly kill it. Suddenly, a bizarre sound echoed, causing him to clutch his ears in dismay. What is going on? The fire lizard raised its head, spewed flames and roared, sending the 2 of them flying back in the resulting gust. Seeing the situation turn dire, Lin Han ordered sternly, not good. Yi, Tian Ji-yu, get out of the way. A stream of lava flew towards them. Instantly Tian Ji-yu stepped forward to shield Yi. An explosion rang out, and smoke and fire filled the air. A pair of feet slowly landed in a safe spot. He rushed forward, his voice frantic. Tian Ji-yu, are you alright? His eyes were filled with worry. Big Bird, are you okay? Lin Han saw the wound on Tian Gu's shoulder, and his eyes darkened slightly. Tian Ji-yu and Yi are only level 20. An 8-level difference is indeed insurmountable. Although the mission is important, it would not be worth it if Tian Ji-yu or Yi were to die here. Maybe. She struggled to speak. Master, I can still continue. His eyes were filled with helplessness. Tian Ji-yu, Tian Ji-yu immediately stood up, her eyes determined. What Master needs to do must be very important. We can't give up so easily. Moreover, even if we retreat now, we will be chased by the Fire Lizard King. Yi also clenched her fists, frowning. Diao is right. Besides, Master's matter is also Yi's matter. Yi must help Master fulfill his wish. Instantly, she charged towards the Lizard King. Master, rest assured, we will definitely help you complete this mission, she also said firmly. That is right, Yi and Diao will try their best. Lin Han stood blankly, speechless. I did not expect that while I cherish them, they are also thinking of me. In that case, I need to plan this battle carefully. I can't let them get hurt. His eyes turned to the intense battlefield, secretly analyzing. The Fire Lizard King has an enormous body, and its defensive capabilities are extremely strong. Yi and Tianjiyu are both unable to inflict effective damage on it. Lin Han frowned, pursed his lips, and pondered. It is too difficult to defeat the enemy head-on. I need to change my way of thinking. His eyes suddenly widened, pausing for a moment. Lin Han looked at the bloodstains spreading from its body. That is, the wound Yi inflicted earlier. From this side, he shouted loudly, Yi, Tianjiyu, keep attacking it like that. Find an opportunity to widen the wound on the Fire Lizard King's neck. Yi's eyes burned with determination. Although she did not know what Master was planning, Tianjiyu immediately launched lightning attacks as well. Listening to Master is definitely right. Seeing her constantly attacking the same spot, Lin Han said excitedly, that is it, Yi. Slowly accumulate damage, and widen the wound. But instantly, she was sent flying. Tianjiyu, add another attack. Bolts of lightning struck the wound on the Lizard King's neck. Understood, Master. An explosion rang out. On the shore, Yi and Tianjiyu stood calmly, observing. Suddenly, it emerged from the lava flow, its eyes blazing with murderous intent. A helpless voice echoed, after fighting for so long, it still has not had much effect. 194. He said in a deep voice, his body gathering radiant spiritual energy. No, that is enough. Yi and Tiangu's attacks on the Fire Lizard King have mainly caused superficial wounds. His pace quickened. Lin Han decisively rushed forward, but that is only when they attack individually. Wings of Thunder, skill copy Thunder Emperor, swift steps. He went straight for the wound on its neck. I can copy and use their skills. Skill copy, Tianjiao Thought, enhancement. Skill copy, Tianjiao Thought, Herculean strength. Blood spurted everywhere. That way, I can inflict much more effective damage. Skill copy, Tianjiao Thought, Berserk Strike. Lin Han's face changed, his eyes turned cold. Then he used himself as bait, guiding the lightning. Skill copy, Thunder Emperor, Thunder Burst. Skill copy, Tianjiao Thought, Tianjiyu. He threw a fatal punch straight into the mouth of the wound. Rotten lizard, this is 1,000,000,000 volts. Bolts of lightning surrounded the Lizard King's body. Lin Han said in a deep voice. This time, you can wait to turn into a charred lump. Suddenly, a loud crash came from the sky. The system announced, the mission to awaken and eliminate the sleeping Fire Lizard King has been completed. The mission reward of 1,800 beast taming points has been successfully received. Yi and Tianjiyu said with cheerful smiles, thanks to Master, our levels have also increased. That is great. Yi has become even more powerful, the system updated. Congratulations on leveling up, Lin Han said with satisfaction. Finally, it is over. He collapsed, and Yi and Tianjiyu rushed to support him. Master, are you alright? It is just that using the skills was a bit too much, and I am a little tired. He put his arms around their shoulders and said, the Magic Association's trash must be dead. The Fire Lizard Horde will also arrive soon. Let us get out of here and rest for a night before heading to the job transfer hall. The next morning, the system board announced, the job transfer mission is complete. You have successfully achieved third job advancement. Third job advancement, Elite Beast Tamer. Seeing this, Lin Han smiled with satisfaction. Finally, third job advancement. It was not easy to achieve. Moreover, I awakened 2 more skills. This trip was really worth it. Successful third job advancement unlocks the professional talent skill, Eagle Eye, which can increase the range of vision and the ability to capture movement. Hearing can increase the limit of hearing. Name, Lin Han. Profession, Elite Beast Tamer. Third job advancement, Hidden Profession. Level, 20. Strength, 3,290. Agility, 3,000. Spirit, 2,470. Constitution, 2,270. Skills, Soul Contract, Level 3. Beast Taming Space Level 3. Beast Summoning Level 3. Malicious Fluctuation Level 2. Wings of Thunder Level 2. Skill Copy Level 2. The 5-star mission, Whispers from the Ghost Ship, has been completed. Everyone outside looked at the announcement board and scratched their heads. I remember, this 5-star mission was just issued 2 days ago. It has already been completed in such a short time. That is amazing. Is this really the leveling speed that humans can achieve? The receptionist smiled and said, look at you guys. Like you have never seen the world before. Ever since witnessing Mr. Lin's monstrous leveling speed, I would not be surprised, even if the sun rose from the west. Over here, Lin Han turned to ask, Yi, Tianjiyu, how much has your strength increased? Yi replied triumphantly, Master, Yi feels much stronger. My whole body is full of power, Tianjiao thought. Ancient 10 Fierce Races. Level, 21. Strength, 3,648. Tianjiyu also spoke up. The feeling after leveling up is not bad. Moreover, this time, I unlocked a new combat form. Suddenly, Lin Han sat sadly in a corner. Cheating? Yi and Tianji Yu are definitely cheating. We are clearly only one level apart, but our stats are worlds apart. A moment later, he regained his spirits and rejoiced. But it is even better if my beast summons are stronger. Key system. Use all the beast taming points to enhance Yi and Tiangu's skills. The system immediately reported the stats, using 1,000 beast taming points to enhance skills. Tianjiao, he looked at the announcement board and thought, there is also the third job advancement reward. There were so many rewards just now that I did not have time to look at it. These skills all look pretty good, so which one should I choose? He stared at the system board, observing carefully. The host has completed third job advancement. Activating. Suddenly, Tianji Yu asked, Master, what is this? She smiled and said, fusing with Master, that must be an interesting experience. A Yi beside her was also curious. Master, fusion, choose fusion. It looks so cool. But Lin Han sighed. You two, are you serious? He thought, if I can add the strength of Tianjiao thought, plus the speed of Thunder Emperor, it will be much stronger than ordinary skill copy. If I choose fusion, I won't be at a disadvantage anymore when facing fierce beasts like the Fire Lizard King in the future. Anyway, there'll be more skills unlocked at fourth job advancement. As he thought this, he touched the system board. The host has completed third job advancement. Fusion can fuse with one or more beast summons. This time, I will choose a simple but powerful skill. The three of them laughed and talked happily. Master is the best. Thank you, Master. Now that we have chosen the skill, we have to find an opportunity to test it out. Suddenly, a voice called out, Master, it seems like there is another new mission. Oh, so soon? Sign a contract with a third beast summon. Reward 1,500 beast taming points. The host's name, Beast Tamer, has completed third job advancement, activating the mission to sign a contract with a third beast summon. He said happily, just signing a contract with a third beast summon gets me 1,500 beast taming points. This kind of mission is definitely a big profit with no losses. But a Yi burst into tears. Master is going to sign a contract with a new beast summon again. What about a Yi? Seeing her pouting, Tianji Yu immediately patted her head to comfort her. Then she said with a smile, even if Master signs a contract with a new beast summon, he will never abandon us. Right, Master. Every word Tianji Yu uttered sent a chill down his spine. He forced a smile and replied, of course. Our current important mission is to continue leveling up. After all, there is a big matter to deal with soon. Which surprised both of them. Oh, a big matter. A few days later, the grade transfer exam of number 1 middle school in Wuzhou, students. The principal shouted loudly, today is the day that major academies come to our number 1 middle school to recruit students. Lin Han clapped and laughed below. I've been so busy leveling up lately that I almost forgot about the grade transfer exam. Luckily, I remembered in time. If I failed, Bingji would tear me apart. Suddenly, a voice made him shudder. Master, a Yi does not want to be here. Beast summon space level 3. A Yi burst out. Master, where are you? Tianji Yu, next to her, quickly comforted her. Do not cry. Do not cry. Lin Han was helpless. After all, today's event is a bit Isailt. Wetter Jean, solemn. It is not very appropriate for Yi and Tianji Yu to appear. But making them go into the beast summon space, which is usually used to store, is indeed a bit unfair to them. The principal pointed to the back row of seats and announced, let us give a big round of applause to welcome the leaders of the academies present today. Director Li Duyi of Beijian Academy, Director Liu Tianyi of Qingsheng Academy. Lin Han turned to ask, damn, the directors of the 2 largest academies in the Tianlong Empire are here, Long Tianzhao said excitedly. Those 2 academies do not recruit many students each year, let alone come to our small area. Xiao Linzi, do you want to go to Qingcheng or Beitian, compared to those 2 academies? Lin Han pointed to the people over there. I want to know which academy the representative is, from even more. This person is Ye Taiqing, the person in charge of the Ministry of Military Academy. Let us give him a warm round of applause. Hello students, the Ministry of Military Academy has an even higher status than Beichin and Qingcheng. This is the real big shot. Xiao Linzi, what level are you now? What beast summon have you signed a contract with? He also happily replied, I have reached level 15. If there is a chance later, let us go kill some mobs together. Okay, Long Benzi, you have gotten stronger recently, have not you? You do not dare to compare with you. Didn't you say, a few days ago, that you wanted to advance to the 3rd level? Suddenly a voice rang out, shameless bragging, which made both of them stunned. Feng Yang frowned and said, 3rd job advancement. Only simple-minded fools like Long Tianjiao would believe your nonsense. Lin Han, if you do not have enough strength, just admit it frankly. There is no need to talk nonsense so shamelessly. His words infuriated Long Tianjiao, who wanted to rush over and beat him up. Feng Yang, why are you everywhere? If you want to start a fight, I am not afraid, Lin Han said softly. Oh, so it is young Master Feng Yang. I did not expect to meet you here. Last time you lost a bet to me of 100,000 Tianlong coins, and you have not paid it all yet. Meeting by chance is better than an invitation. Why do not you pay off your debt now? Hearing this, he pointed and shouted, Lin Han, do not be complacent. You are definitely not my opponent today. Is that so? Lin Han warned coldly, I am afraid I will disappoint you. The principal announced above. The enrollment exam is about to begin. 1. Level check. 2. Combat drill. This exam consists of 2 parts. Level check and combat drill. The first round, the level check, will not represent your final score, but it will help you better understand your own strength and that of your classmates, making it easier to form teams in the combat drill. The second combat drill will focus on assessing your adaptability on the battlefield and your teamwork skills. The top 3 teams will receive a special resource package approved by the Academy and priority selection rights. And in the crowd paying attention to listening, there was also the figure of Ling Shu. He was still giving his speech. However, in order to avoid the situation where someone gets lucky and relies solely on teammates to reach the end, the enrolling academies will ultimately base their selection on 2 factors: individual combat performance and comprehensive evaluation scores. Now, I announce that this enrollment exam officially begins. 1. Level check. 2. Combat drill. I hope you can perform at your best and successfully enroll in your desired academy. The level test starts now. Please line up in class order. The crystal ball can detect levels from 10 to 20, completely eliminating the possibility of cheating. Class 1, Tien Kun, Chicken Farmer, level 10. Class 1, Tai Duo, Blacksmith, level 11. Over here by Bing thought, I wonder if Xiao Han has prepared his beast summon. This exam concerns his future. She suddenly went crazy. Who cares about him? He would not even accept the void beast that I worked so hard to catch. He has got some nerve. The guy next to her said, Teacher Bai, if you want to defend your student, you should choose the right person to defend. Suddenly, Feng Yong walked over with a sneer and said, You keep talking about Lin Han. I really do not understand what is so special about that loser that you care about him so much. Bai Bing frowned and replied, If you want to test, hurry up and test. If you dare to say another word about my student, do not blame me for turning against you. He replied with a smile. Even if I do not say it, I am much stronger than Lin Han. Today, I will show you what it means to be naturally gifted. With that, he used his magic power to hit the scoring ball in front of him. Class 4, Feng Yong, Elite Greatsword, level 16, which surprised Bai Bing. Everyone saw this and started talking. Young Master Feng reached the highest level ever with his first move. I am afraid it will be difficult for anyone to surpass him. With such brilliant results, the enrollment directors of the academies will be fighting to recruit him. He triumphantly walked to Lin Han. Lin Han, take a good look at the gap between me and you. Now I am the strongest in number 1 middle school. Lin Han just smiled and replied, The strongest in number 1 middle school is not necessarily true, because your score has just been surpassed. As he said this, he pointed in one direction. Class 5, Ling Shu, Tempest Mage, level 17. Damn it, there is always someone better. No wonder she is one of the top 2 in number 1 middle school. The principal at this time said to the other directors, classmate, Ling Shu is the pride of our number 1 middle school. Not only are her grades excellent, but her talent is also extremely high. Li Dui also turned and said, The level and profession are not bad. As long as her combat thinking keeps up, she meets the standards to enter our Beichen. This classmate Lang is really a bright talent. Our Qingcheng is in need of people like her. Suddenly, the commander of the control center spoke up, Principal Sekong. I heard that your academy has a beast tamer named Lin Han, who is on par with classmate Lang in number 1 middle school. Is he here today? The principal heard this and stammered, The next person, class 6, Lin Han. The commander watched him step up, thinking, Lin Han is the kid who broke the rules in the illusionary realm before. Student file, name, Lin Han, profession, beast tamer. I wonder what surprises he can create this time. Bai Bing walked over and said, In front of the testing machine, all demons and monsters will show their true form. Lin Han, I am waiting to see how embarrassed you will be. Feng Yong said this while feeling proud. Seeing his arrogant appearance could not help but make Bai Bing angry. This stinky kid needs a beating, Sister Bing. Lin Han suddenly walked over and patted her on the shoulder. The only way to deal with this clown is to slap him hard in the face. I can't wait any longer. She smiled along with him. Let us go. Then he began to cast his magic power. According to what the principal said earlier, this crystal ball can only test the strength below level 20. I have undergone the 3rd job advancement. I do not know what the result will be. As soon as he started, he used a lot of force to hit it. Bai Bing and Lin Han stood by and watched, waiting for movement. Is a shock of this magnitude normal? I have never seen such a situation before. Suddenly, the scoreball suddenly cracked. Then it exploded, causing him to quickly raise his hand to block it. Oh damn, why did it explode? Long Tianzhao on this side was also speechless. Holy crap, what happened just now? Lin Han, are you hurt? I am fine. She walked and wondered, why did the testing machine suddenly break? Could it be that it has expired? But it must have been checked before the big exam. Lin Han thought to himself, it can't be because my level is too high, right? No, it can't be. Seeing everything like this, Feng Yong on this side laughed and ridiculed. It is because your strength is so poor that the testing machine can't stand it. Lin Han, if I were you, I would take the initiative to withdraw from the exam. That is right. Cao Chong also added, not only could he not test, but he also damaged the only equipment. He really takes the rules too lightly. Coming here, Lin Han suddenly thought. The principal said that Cao Chong would be punished. He can still stay in school. Is his backing so strong? Bai Ding explained. He is Cao Chong's twin brother, Cao Xiang, who is also the examiner for this exam. Cao Xiang has always held a grudge because you reported Cao Chong. Be careful. Suddenly, Cao Chong came to the principal and said, Principal, directors, Lin Han damaged public property and cannot complete the level test. I suggest revoke his qualifications to participate in the combat drill. Feeling aggrieved, he quickly went to question, examiners should not bring personal grudges into the examination room. If Examiner Cao cannot be fair, he might as well resign early. Before this statement, he became more and more complacent. Lin Han, do not struggle in vain anymore. He began to brag. A useless profession like beast tamer is not worth wasting the director's precious time. Liu Tianyi next to him curled his lips. The level is so weak that it can't be tested, and he is still a beast tamer. Even if he participates in the combat drill, it is meaningless. Li Duyi also spoke up. Without strong resources, it is too difficult to cultivate a real beast tamer. Lin Han, you also heard what the two directors said. Principal, right now, both Cao Chong and Fang Yang are triumphant. Lin Han's path of career development has come to an end. At this time, the commander of the command team spoke up. Shouldn't a person's strength be judged based on their combat performance? The level test is just to grasp personal information. The upcoming combat drill is the focus. Are you not reversing the order of things? Can you really choose excellent talents? Hearing this, Liu Tianyi and Li Duyi also had to be cautious. Director Ye's words are really a wake-up call. We should really see this classmate's performance in the second round. Maybe there will be a pleasant surprise. The commander said sternly, Principal, there is no problem with this arrangement, right? The principal also had to agree, no problem. Thank you for being willing to give Lin Han a chance. This Director Yi from the military academy is really not bad. Bai Bing said with satisfaction. I heard that he has always been impartial. I did not expect that this time he actually stood up and helped Xiao Han. This opportunity is not easy to come by. You must perform well later, and slap those who look down on you hard in the face. Got it. Fang Yang began to ridicule. Lin Han, you are really lucky. But even if you participate in the combat drill, so what? Trash, even if you change places, is still trash. Then he laughed loudly. Lin Han turned his head and replied, I just left you alone for a moment, and you already think you are an important figure. You are too talkative. I do not mind dealing with you personally, during the battle. If you have the ability, let us fight in a real combat. He agreed as soon as he heard the challenge. Okay, let us see how I beat you to a pulp by then. The principal announced at this time, next, we will proceed with the second round of combat drill. Students are free to form teams, with a maximum of 3 people per team. This exam will be broadcast live in its entirety. Teachers and directors from various universities will monitor your every action. Long Tianzhao looked at him with a smile and said, Xiao Linzi, let us form a team. Let me lead you to charge into battle. Then I will have to trouble Long Banjia to take care of me. Well said, well said. Suddenly, Shu Ting came over and called, Classmate Lin Han. I am Shu Ting from Class 3. Can I ask if I can join your team? Form a team. Long Tianzhao quickly turned to Long Han and said, Xiao Linzi, the peach blossoms are blooming brightly. The class belle from Class 3 is also actively coming to your door. But he bluntly replied, I do not have any impression of this Shu Ting. Forming a team carelessly, then Ai Yi and Tianji Yu may be exposed. With that, he cast his eyes on her. Then he said one sentence. Sorry, classmate Zhu, my team is full. You can definitely find a team that is stronger than our team. Long Tianzhao on this side whispered, Lindsay, is not 3 people just enough for a team? It is boring to have a team without girls. But he did not care. When will you correct the habit of living according to looks and forgetting the San Sufu? Zhu Ting suddenly shook her head vigorously and said, No, there is definitely no team stronger than your team in the audience. Lin Han, I know that you were the one who broke the record in the illusionary realm a few days ago. By following you, I will have the opportunity to win the championship. Please give me a chance, although I am only an elite knight level 15, but I guarantee that I will definitely not hold you back. Seeing her express her determination like this, he also smiled secretly. This girl is so honest, she probably won't play any tricks in battle. Long Tianzhao on this side also urged, Lindsay, people have begged so much, you agree. He kept nagging around Lin Han, Lindsay. I agree, okay? Hearing this, Shu Ting's eyes lit up. That is great. Sister Bing, this is the registration form, 1. Lin Han, 2. Long Tianzhao, 3. Shu Ting. Sister Bing, this is the registration form for our team. Bai Bing held the registration form in her hand and asked secretly, This is Shu Ting from Class 3. Her profession is quite suitable for the team's system structure, so I let her in. She continued, I originally wanted to introduce Ling Ling Shu to join your team, and the chances of winning the championship would be higher, but that guy Feng Yang was quicker to snatch her away. I do not know what pie he drew for Ling Ling Shu, but he gently stroked her hair and said, Sister Bing, do not worry, our team will definitely win this championship. She blushed and turned her head to the other side, stammering, Who cares about you? I'm just afraid that you won't be able to form a team and will embarrass our Class 6. Yes, I will never embarrass Teacher Bai. I must be careful, if there is an unexpected situation. With that, she clenched the paper in her hand. Then she threw herself into Lin Han's arms and confessed. Contact me immediately, do not be strong. Okay, Lindsay, let us go. Here, Sister Bing, Long Banzi Zhu Ting, so many people are supporting me. He walked with a very confident demeanor. It seems that in this combat drill, I can't continue to hide my strength anymore. The students in the Forbidden Wilderness. This combat drill is divided into 3 areas, bronze, silver, and gold. The higher the level of the area, the more points you get for killing fierce beasts. This is the location of the combat drill. In addition, please keep the point accumulating bracelet issued by the school. This device can open announcements and chat channels, which can help everyone easily follow the team rankings and call for help in danger. Next, everyone will choose the area according to their own strength. and try to accumulate points. At this time he rushed up and wiped out the goblin monsters, all of which were low level, with no difficulty at all. Team Feng Yang eliminates 2 fire lizards level 8, team points plus 8, the same is true on Lang's side. Just with a light flick of her finger, the monsters froze in an instant. Team Feng Yang eliminates 4 fire lizards level 8, team points plus 160. The screen shows the battle image of Lang Zhu. The 2 examiners below kept praising. Point ranking rank 1 Lang Lingshu, Feng Yang 240. This Lang Lingshu is not bad. She climbed to the top of the list 10 minutes after the exam started. This child has high talent, and is also in alliance with strong teammates. I'm afraid that their team will win the championship soon. The screen continuously jumps points between teams. Cao Chong and the 2 examiners gathered around to criticize Lin Han. The other teams are scoring points one after another, but Lin Han's team does not even have a single point. They really discredit number 1, middle school. Is Lin Han the beast tamer from earlier? This team really do not need to expect much. Bai Bing on this side was also restless. These blind people. Xiao Han will definitely surprise everyone with his potential. Suddenly the screen rang with a warning sound. Warning, warning, what is going on? Could it be? Warning, you have entered the silver leveling area. Level 10-20 fierce beasts often appear in this area. Long Tianzhao was immediately frightened when he heard this. Holy crap, Xiao Lindsay, you dare to lead us to the silver area. But this was considered a good thing for Lin Han, he smiled secretly. If Longzi knew that I entered the silver leveling area as soon as I started leveling, he would definitely be dumbfounded. Feng Yang, Lin Han, I am the number 1 in the whole school now. Even if you chase closely, you won't catch up. Feng Yang, I have swept the mobs in the bronze area. If you want points, go to the silver area to find death so childish. Hearing this, the 2, Xu Ting and Long Tianzhao, cursed at him. This bastard, leeching off girls and still showing off. Xu Ting, you do not know how disgusting that Feng Yang is. He harassed me a lot before I know exactly what kind of person he is. Suddenly the system board appeared. Congratulations, host. You have activated the hunting mission. Mission content. Hunt 10 gold level fierce beasts. Current progress 0%. Mission reward 1000 beast taming points. He looked at the system board and thought, this mission is exactly what I wanted. I was planning to use gold level fierce beasts to try out the new skills I received after the 3rd job advancement. Then he reassured the 2 of them. Don't worry, even if they level the entire bronze area, it won't threaten us. After all, the points for silver level fierce beasts are triple, the chubby guy said. But can our strength fight silver level fierce beasts? Don't get embarrassed by the mobs at that time. Xu Ting was also worried. Moreover, silver level fierce beasts have a pack mentality, and mostly appear in groups. Once we encounter them, the pressure will definitely be great. Only Lin Han could still smile. As long as you do not let the fierce beasts escape, leave the rest to me. After we accumulate enough points, we will go straight to the gold leveling area. Hearing this, the 2 of them were suddenly stunned. Go to the gold area. That is right, the fierce beasts in the gold area are the highest source of points. If you want to win the championship, how can you not have that awareness? Level 18, Silver Rotting Corpse Hound. Long Tianzhao turned to say, the theory is indeed true, but I am just afraid that this leap will tear my eggs. Suddenly, Lin Han threw a punch, punching the wolf in front of him, flying. Lindsay, be careful. After defeating them one after another, Team Lin Han finally scored points. Team Lin Han has successfully eliminated 5 level 18 Rotting Corpse Hounds. Team points, plus 450. Level 18 Fierce Beast was dealt with so cleanly by Shaolin. Did I really hug a big thigh? Lin Han looked at them and asked, have you thought about it? Do you want to go to the gold area with me? During this time, the system board kept ringing. Successfully eliminated Rotting Corpse Hound. Experience, plus 900. Xu Ting and Long Tianzhao finally believed and followed go. We definitely have to go. Suddenly, a warning sound appeared again. Warning, Team Lin Han, Long Tianzhao, Xu Ting, has entered the silver leveling area. Teacher Li walked angrily to Bai Bing to question. Teacher Bai, has your student Lin Han gone crazy? He dares to lead Xu Ting to the silver area. If something happens to my student, I will definitely not let him go. Bai Bing immediately said sternly. Teacher Li, calm down. Lin Han is not the kind of person who acts without being sure. Cao Chong laughed triumphantly. In my opinion, he knows that he can't win the championship, so he is dragging his teammates to die together. I did not expect Lin Han's character to be so despicable. Hearing his words, she could not help but scold him. Examiner Cao, you keep belittling the students of the school. Where is the ethics of a teacher? I am just worried that a few bad apples will spoil the reputation of the school. Cao Chong still stubbornly remained self-satisfied. The silver area is not a place that rookies like them can enter. If something happens, it will be a big trouble. Liu Tianyi smiled and said, what a pity for his 2 teammates. They are clearly all high-level professions, but they were implicated by Lin Han. Suddenly, Li Duyi said in surprise, that is not right. Why did Team Lin Han's points suddenly increase in an instant? Team Lin Han successfully eliminated 5 level 18 silver level fierce beasts, rotting corpse hounds, team points plus 450. Point ranking, Ling Ling Shu, Feng Yang, 3200 Lin Han, Long Tianzhao, Xu Ting 450. Good, they got points. Over here, the supervising commander also exclaimed, oh, Lin Han. Everyone's mouths were wide open. Oh my god, the points are increasing again. Please display the monitoring screen of Team Lin Han. Ah, okay. The screen showed the scene of AE constantly attacking a group of thunder beasts. Teacher Li suddenly yelled, cool, are those the beast summons controlled by Lin Han? Li Duyi said, "These two beast summons are not ordinary at all. Perhaps this is the trump card of classmate Lin Han. It seems that he is not as bad as Examiner Cao said." But Cao Chong seemed unconvinced. He gritted his teeth. Even if he has rare beast summons, it does not mean that Lin Han is strong enough to rampage in the silver area. There are so many silver-level fierce beasts. It is not like 2 beast summons can solve everything. The scoreboard kept increasing. Team Lin Han has successfully eliminated 3 level 15 thunder beasts, team points plus 225. Team Lin Han has successfully eliminated 4 level 17 lightning bears, team points plus 349. Teacher Lai clapped her hands excitedly. Lin Han's 2 beast summons are really mobile point harvesters, sweeping the silver area. But Cao Chong kept frowning. With this speed of increasing points, it is not impossible for their team to win first place. After witnessing an eye-opening scene, Bai Bing turned to ask Teacher Li, "What, do you still feel that Lin Han is leading your students shooting to death?" "No, I was just joking with Teacher Bai, just now, do not take it to heart." No wonder he refused to accept the Void Beast, so it turns out he had a better choice. Rank 10, then rank 7, Lin Han was constantly fighting those cruel mobs. While Xu Ting and Long Tianzhao on this side were just cheering, Team Lin Han successfully eliminated a level 19 Thunder Beast, team points plus 95. The team's ranking has risen to 5th place. Great, fix it a bit. It is 3rd place now. Suddenly he turned and said, "The fierce beasts here have been wiped out. Let us change to another place to continue." Hearing this, Long Tianzhao frowned and replied, "Xiao Linzi, did you really awaken at the same time as us? Leng Lingshu is already too terrifying. You are even scarier than her." Xu Ting also spoke up. "Being able to achieve such strength at second job advancement, I am afraid that no one in this whole class can do it." Lin Han scolded, "Who told you that I am only at second job advancement?" Both of them were surprised. When they heard this, he had unexpectedly made a great leap forward, not second job advancement. Could it be that you have already reached third job advancement? The chubby guy quickly reached out to touch Lin Han's head, asking him in surprise, "Xiao Linzi, it has only been so long, and you have already reached third job advancement. You are cheating, are not you?" He quickly raised his hand to block it. Hey, speak properly, do not touch me." After solving the mobs, the 3 of them walked and talked. "The silver area is no longer enough for us. Let us go. I will open the way for everyone to move to the gold area. Whatever Lin Han says, just do it." Hearing the name of the place their team was going to, Teacher Li's mouth dropped open. What? They are going to the gold leveling area? Even Bai Bing frowned. Too dangerous. Can Xiao Han handle it? Cao Chong stood next to him smugly. He is really overestimating himself. Does he really think that he is invincible in the world after defeating a few fierce beasts in the silver area? Bai Bing immediately said sternly to correct him, "Examiner Cao, why do not you have any knowledge? Can't you see that the 2 beast summons Lin Han is controlling can even crush ordinary gold level fierce beasts?" Instead of continuing to insinuate here, it is better to believe in that student. That is what a qualified teacher would do. Hearing her words, Cao Chong kept going crazy. "If it was not for that Lin Han, my brother would not have gone to jail. This time, no matter what, I have to teach him a lesson." It seems that it is time to join forces with Feng Yang, the border between the bronze and silver leveling areas. On Feng Yang's side, he said happily to Ling Lingshu, "At this speed, our score has left everyone behind. That waste Lin Han can't even catch up with me, even if he rides a horse." Suddenly, he took out his phone to look at the news inside. Ling Lingshu turned her head and said cautiously, "Let us just kill monsters here, do not go too deep. If we provoke a pack of silver-level fierce beasts, it will be a big trouble." But before she could finish speaking, she could not see his figure. Where is he? "There are fierce beasts coming. Level 20, magic ape long-armed. Ling Lingshu, come here quickly. Let us work together to eliminate it." Feng Yong ran and smiled to himself. "Fortunately, I have the location of the fierce beasts provided by Examiner Cao. As long as I kill this magic ape long-armed, victory will definitely belong to me." But this time the fierce beast was different from the last time. It aggressively wanted to pounce on him. Damn, why is it so fast? Suddenly, ice spears protruded from the ground. Fortunately, Leng Lingshu took action quickly. Ice flower thorns. Her attack seemed to be just enough to tickle it. Feng Yang ran cowardly. Only Leng Lingshu faced the fierce beast. "Didn't I say not to provoke silver-level fierce beasts?" Casually, "Stop complaining. Let us work together to eliminate it first. As long as you cooperate with me, the weapon spirit storm that the Cao and Feng families promised, you will still be in effect." I was really harmed miserably by Feng Yang this time. If I had known this, I should not have teamed up with him from the beginning. She constantly used ice to freeze its body. A surge of power covered Ice Thorn's flower, but it seemed that her strength could not hold it for long. In a short time, the fierce beast broke out of the formation she had set up. What? It dares to ignore my attack? Unable to let Leng Zhu continue to attack, the fierce beast flew up to grab her. In this situation, Ling Xue shouted in fear, "Not good." During the crisis, Lin Han appeared and saved her life. His attack saved her from a disaster. Leng Zhu looked at him with admiration. "Lin Han," he unexpectedly asked, "why is it you guys?" Over here, A Yi also quickly attacked the fierce beast. And so was Tianji Yu. The 2 of them joined forces to beat the fierce beast continuously, causing it to fall to the ground immediately. Seeing it lying sprawled on the ground, Ling Lingshu was surprised. The level 20 magic ape long-armed was killed so easily. Are Lin Han's beast summons that strong? He did not hesitate to reply, "What is wrong with you guys? With this little strength you dare to provoke? Level 20 fierce beasts, who gave you the guts to do that?" Those words made Lin Han startled. He looked at the cowardly Feng Yong and thought, just now I felt a surge of malice, and thought that fierce beasts were attacking the students. I also thought about who was so unlucky. If I had known that Feng Yong was here, I would have acted a little later. Suddenly, he went to the place where the fierce beast fell, and stroked the pool of blood with his hand. Then he turned his head and looked at them coldly. He was so angry that he grabbed his clothes. Lin Han, who allowed you to act? You dare to steal my prey, I swear to never live under the same sky with you. The blood on his hands also stained Lin Han's clothes. Lang Lingshu quickly went to stop him. Feng Yong, did the magic ape long-armed damage your brain? If it was not for Lin Han saving us just now, you would have already been smashed into minced meat. But he was still the same as usual. Save my ass, I think he came to steal points. Is it possible that with our two geniuses we can't deal with a magic ape long arm? She could not bear it, and slapped him. Lang Lingshu, you dare to hit me. What would not I dare to do? She glared and said, let me make it clear. We agreed before that I would help you win first place, and your family would give me a level 20 dedicated equipment. I and you are just a transaction. You are not worthy of scolding me like this. If you are still not sensible, the one who suffers will only be you. You. Seeing the two of them arguing, Lin Han quickly left. Indeed, I have watched a good show, but I am not interested in wasting time with you. My teammates are still waiting for me. Feng Yong smiled triumphantly. Lin Han, you can only be arrogant at this time. Wait until you enter the gold leveling area. Remember to enjoy the big gift that I have prepared for you. On the edge of the gold leveling area, his two teammates were also very worried about him. Lindsay has been gone for so long, he should be coming back soon. Long Banzi Su Ting, are you two okay? Hearing the voice, Long Tianzhao rushed to him. Lindsay, San Lin, Grandpa Lin, where did you run off to just now? This is the gold leveling area. A random appearance of a fierce beast would swallow us. Okay, did not I come back? Suddenly, a fierce beast appeared from behind. As soon as it pounced, it was punched by Lin Han, then it flew out, spitting blood. The system rang. Successfully eliminated Netherwolf. Experience plus 2,136. Received mission to eliminate 10 gold level fierce beasts. 1 out of 10. Netherwolf fierce beast level 28. I remember that Netherwolves are fierce beasts that live in packs. In other words, that is right. We are surrounded by wolves. This time we are really done for. Surrounded by level 28 fierce beasts. Here, Lin Han thought to himself, fortunately, I killed quite a few fierce beasts before, and Yi and Tianjiyu have both leveled up. Now this pack of beasts is just to warm them up. Then he gave the order. Yi, Tianjiyu, do not hold back. Turn them into experience points within 10 minutes. Yi, activate Berserk. Kill them all. Yeah, Yi will help Master beat these big dogs. Successfully eliminated Netherwolf. Experience, plus 2,136. Successfully eliminated Netherwolf. Experience, plus 2,136. Successfully eliminated Netherwolf. Experience plus 2,136. Congratulations to the host for leveling up to level 26. All attributes have been increased comprehensively. Receive an additional 200 free attribute points that can be freely allocated. Thunder Emperor Race. Ancient 10 Fierce Races level 26. Strength 5,540. Agility 7,520. Spirit 5,020. Constitution 5,011. Skills. Thunder Path level 20. Causes random lightning within a 2-kilometer radius. Swift Steps level 20. Increases 50% of agility attributes. Successfully eliminated Netherwolf. Experience, plus 2,136. Successfully eliminated Netherwolf. Congratulations to the host for leveling up to level 27. All attributes have been increased, comprehensively. Receive an additional 200 free attribute points that can be allocated freely. In an instant, the mobs were all lying in one place. The system board appeared again. Level 27. Strength 4,760. Agility 4,470. Spirit 3,940. Constitution 3,740. Skills. Soul Contract level 3. Beast Taming Space level 3. Summon Beast level 3. Malicious Fluctuation level 2. Wings of Thunder level 2. Skill Copy level 2. Eagle Eye level 1. Listen level 1. Fusion level 1. Poison Thorn Witchcraft level 1. Free attribute points that can be allocated 1,400. Seeing this, he thought to himself, it is a good thing to be able to kill so many mobs to level up, but I just entered the gold leveling area. Why did I quickly encounter a pack of Netherwolves? This is not reasonable. The host has used 1,400 free attribute points to increase strength. Current strength value, 6,160. I do not know what will be encountered behind. To prevent accidents, it is best to increase strength first. Suddenly, Yi ran quickly to him. Then she happily threw herself into his arms. Master. She immediately snuggled into his arms. Master, Yi killed the big dog. Yi, be good, get off me first. So fragrant, I really want to knock Master down. At this time, Lin Han suddenly realized, wait, these bloodstains are... Master, little Tianzhao thought said, do not monopolize Master. Okay. Everyone calm down first, we have to continue to hit monsters. On this side, witnessing such a scene, Shu Ting could not help but shiver. Long Tianjiao, Han Ji has strong combat power against the heavens, and can also turn fierce beasts into pets. This is not like the image of a beast tamer in my impression at all. He also shuddered and replied, you will get used to it. That is right, you two have followed the whole way. You can't go back empty-handed. Give these 2 Netherwolves to you two to finish, and by the way, earn some experience points. Okay, thank you, Lin Daddy. Okay, hurry up and clean up. We still have to continue to hit monsters. Long Tianjiao looked at his watch and said, "We killed so many fierce beasts, I do not know what the ranking is now." But what surprised him more was the scoreboard. Holy crap. Since when did we climb to first place? Score ranking, first place, Lin Han, Long Tianjiao, Xu Ting 7200. Second place, Ling Xue, Feng Yang, 4150. It has probably been about half an hour. Both of them were constantly surprised by this scoreboard. This score is really terrifying. I do not know what the teachers will think when they see this scene. We got this score all thanks to Lin Han. Liu Qianyi also spoke up. Lin Han, we, Qingcheng must win you over. While Li Duyi had a sullen face. Why are you so shameless? Does Qingcheng have the experience to train beast tamers? He should clearly enter our Beitian. Then the two directors exchanged words. So what if, Beitian, have you had a strong beast tamer before? Can't you possibly have more resources than us? Our Beitian is stronger than Qingcheng. If you are not satisfied, then let us fight. The principal smiled and said, Qingcheng and Beitian are fighting for people, and they are still students of our school. While Bai Bing exclaimed, "Oh, my Xiao Han, I did not expect him to be so capable. Let us fight to decide who wins will take Lin Han. Then let us fight, do not cheat, if you lose." Suddenly, something made the two of them stop. It was Commander Yi. The two of you said that it seems that you have forgotten one of the most important people. Director Yi, you are also interested in Lin Han. Although Qingcheng and Beitian are the top academies in the empire, they are still not comparable to the military academy. He said with a serious face, I really admire Lin Han, but everyone has their own aspirations. I think Lin Han wants to enter which academy. It is necessary to see his wishes. Now, sit down, obediently for me, wait for Lin Han to come out, and then talk about anything. Immediately the two of them were obedient, like dogs. Yes, the principal on this side also laughed. Not only Qingcheng and Beitian, but even the military academy highly values the students of our school. Today is the day our school rises. Principal, calm down a little. Bai Bing spoke up, but Xiao Han is indeed very outstanding. The achievements today are completely worthy of him. All of this was taken into the eyes of Cao Chong. He gritted his teeth and thought, why? Why did Lin Han suddenly get this kind of strength? Was not he just a piece of trash? Feng Yang, quickly make Lao Tzu proud. Kill Lin Han for me. Silver leveling area, the edge. Lin Han's team is in first place again. How can that waste surpass me? Feng Yang then ordered, go, we still have a chance. We must level the score and take back first place from Lin Han. Lingshu replied sarcastically, take back first place. Are you dreaming in broad daylight? Lingshu, what do you mean? Could it be that you do not want the level 20 weapon anymore? Before his anger, she just sighed. My physical strength is almost exhausted. I do not have the strength to fight anymore. If you have the ability, then go and earn points yourself. I'm so hateful, forget it. Anyway, Lin Han will fall into danger sooner or later. Let him be complacent for a little longer. Not long after that, the trial ended. Welcome everyone back safely. Team Feng Yang, Lingshu also returned, but no one was very happy. The principal went to smile and say, Lingshu and Feng Yang cooperated very well throughout the whole journey, especially Lingshu, skillful actions, knowing how to seize the opportunity to kill the enemy. As for Feng Yang, the overall performance is also quite stable, just a little impatient to get results, provoking the magic ape long-armed, almost had an accident. These two students are also the outstanding talents that our school has wholeheartedly cultivated. The two directors also muttered, not bad. Where is classmate Lin Han? Why has not he come out yet? Hearing this, he was complacent. Lin Han, I deliberately smeared the blood of the magic ape on him. The blood of the magic ape long-armed can attract packs of fierce beasts. He has probably been torn to shreds by them long ago. Lin Han and everyone are back. Team Lin Han, Long Tianjiao, Xu Ting. Current ranking, first place. Long Tianjiao boasted, I did not expect it. We were able to win first place. Seeing him return safely, Feng Yang was also shocked. Lin Han is not dead. No way. This is impossible. They're not leveling up in the gold area. Why are they not dead? Could it be that the way is not working? Li Tuyi suddenly ran over and called, classmate Lin Han. Both directors suddenly changed their attitudes towards him. Classmate Lin Han, Qingsheng Academy intends to invite you to join. I can apply to the school for your scholarship and the highest level of resources. Classmate Lin Han, as long as you join Beichin Academy, we will take care of everything for you about signing a contract with the Beast Summon. Think about it. The two examiners from these academies are too enthusiastic. The two of them fiercely competed for him. Classmate Lin Han, please choose our Qingsheng Academy. No. Our Beichin is the best choice for you. This could not help but give the people nearby a headache. Are these the teachers of the two big academies, Beitian and Qingsheng? Why do they look like a few old swindlers who try to coax people after failing to rob them? Faced with this situation, the control commander had to speak. The two of you, not to mention which academy classmate Lin Han will choose for the time being. Can you? Let me say a few words to him first. Classmate Lin Han, can you reveal a little about your current level? If I am not mistaken, you must have reached 3rd job advancement, right? Suddenly, everyone was silent. Third job advancement. Li Duyi exclaimed in panic. If it is really like that, then we really dug up a treasure. Even Teacher Li, Teacher Bai, you knew early on that Lin Han had reached 3rd job advancement, right? Why did not? You told me earlier, if I had known his strength like this, I would not have needed to be so nervous before. At this time Bai Bing gave a kind smile. I said I did not know. but in her heart she was burning with anger. Do you believe it? This stinky kid is even hiding things from me. Let us see if I teach him a lesson later. Even the name Feng Yong, third job advancement. How can Lin Han be third job advancement? He is clearly not as good as me. I am the only one who deserves to be the #1 genius of one high school. He pointed and said, cheating. Lin Han must be cheating. He has only awakened for a few days. How can he be third job advancement so quickly? Teachers, you can't be fooled by him. Almost forgot about you. The two suddenly understood each other. This director Ye seems to have also discovered that Feng Yong is secretly framing me and also gave me the opportunity to expose him. Since that is the case, I must not miss this opportunity. Lin Han looked around. Then he smiled and said, Feng Yong, I have not even found you to settle the score, and you have already appeared. Take a good look. What level am I? Level 27, Elite Beast Tamer. He was stunned as soon as he looked. 27? Level 27? Did I see it wrong? Level 27, Elite Beast Tamer. The waste Lin Han is such a high level. How long has he been awakened? Langling Shu is not even level 20 yet. How can he be level 27? Then he pointed to the bloodstain on his clothes and said, Why are you so sure that I will die? Why, is it because of the pool of magic ape blood that you deliberately smeared on me? You, what are you talking about? I do not understand. Suddenly, a footstep came. Bai Bing came to Lin Han and said, It is useless to deny it. All your actions in the combat drill are recorded by the monitoring system. I believe that as long as everyone looks back at the recording, the truth will be clear. He smiled after hearing it. That is not right. There is something strange. Feng Yang turned to say to Cao Chang, Examiner Cao, please open the monitoring recording of mine, so that everyone can see clearly. When did Feng Yang give the monitoring device to Cao Chang? It is over. Cao Chang also raised his face. Just now, when Feng Yang took the field, he gave the monitoring device to me. Unfortunately, his monitoring device was damaged during the battle, so it is not possible to replay the content of the exam. Bai Bing went angrily and snatched the thing on his hand. How can it be? Show me! How can I leave evidence of Feng Yang harming Lin Han for these fools? As soon as Feng Yang left the battlefield, I took action to modify it. The monitoring device is destroyed even if everyone knows that we want to harm Lin Han. There is no way to prove it. Then, she spoke up to clarify. That monitoring device is broken. I still have a recording here. Everyone can take a look. What? Even the commander spoke up. In order to understand the performance of each student, the military department has installed cameras in different areas before. Initially, this was only to ensure that the scoring process would not make mistakes. I did not expect it to be used as evidence like this. Feng Yang is deliberately smearing the blood of the magic ape. Oh my god, it is true, he smeared the blood of the magic ape on Lin Han. He sternly criticized Feng Yang's dirty tricks. Although magic ape long-armed is only a silver-level fierce beast, its blood has a mesmerizing and stimulating effect on higher-level fierce beasts. This trick of yours is clearly intended to attract gold-level fierce beasts, pushing Lin Han and the other two into death. You should feel lucky that you are not a soldier under my command, and have not caused real damage. Otherwise, with a person who dares to harm his teammates like you, I will definitely make you wish you were dead, and regret it too late. Feng Yang could not argue. At this time, Feng Yang, I did not expect you to do such a despicable thing, damaging the reputation of the school. You are not worthy of being a student of our school. Wait for the expulsion decision. Lin Han spoke up. Principal, Feng Yang is just a pawn. How can a student like him know the effect of the blood of the magic ape? And just at the right time, the monitoring device was destroyed. Examiner Cao, your brother Cao Chang has targeted me many times before, and now the monitoring device is damaged right in your hands. Is not this too coincidental? I think in this chess game, the one who really took action to set up the game is you, right? Everyone at this time stood on Lin Han's side. Examiner Cao was caught on the spot, and quickly clarified. It has nothing to do with me. I am an examiner. How can I do such a thing? Moreover, a despicable person, like Feng Yang. I even disdain to go with him. Hearing these words, Feng Yang was also afraid. He immediately criticized. Uncle Shang, you can't treat me like this. From the beginning, I only wanted to get the points of Magic Ape long-armed. It was you who sent a text message to tell me the use of the blood of the Magic Ape, telling me to smear the blood on Lin Han. But before he could finish speaking, he was kicked by Cao Chang. Shut up! When did I do those things? He was kicked and fell to the ground. And Bai Bing picked up his phone. She secretly looked through the information on his phone. Then she asked Cao Chang in front of him. Feng Yang is not wrong. There is indeed a message sent by Cao Chang in his phone. Cao Chang heard this and rushed to grab the phone. That is slander. Hand over the phone. The principal behind him was furious. Cao Chang, I did not expect you to be as despicable as your brother. A person like you must be punished. Hand Cao Chang over to the military department to handle. The commander said sternly, you take advantage of your position to seek personal gain, harming students, completely without the ethics of a teacher, I guarantee. You will have to face a punishment that you can't imagine in your whole life. Everyone present was satisfied with the result. Deserve it. As for that name Feng Yang, so morally corrupt, our Qingshang Academy will never recruit him. Our Beiqian Academy also refuses to accept Feng Yang and all his family. Feng Yang and Kaoshang dared to join forces to play dirty tricks so cruel, haha. Now not only have they lost face, but their future is also gone. It is over. It is all over. Lin Han at this time secretly thanked his teammates. If it was not for a Yi being affected by the blood of the magic ape, I would not have quickly discovered Feng Yang's shady actions. I did not expect Manager Yi to discover it so easily. He is indeed a high-level member of the military academy. If I can enter the military academy, it may not be bad. The commander turned his head and called, Classmate Lin Han. Yes. During the combat drill, you performed extremely well. The military academy is always ready to welcome you to join. But I must say in advance, the military academy cannot offer attractive conditions. After joining, you will face an extremely harsh training process. Whether to join or not is entirely up to you to decide. You think carefully. Classmate Lin Han, do not rush to make a decision. Just learn more slowly. The two principals were also excited. Yes, the teaching team of our Beitian Academy is absolutely the strongest in the Tianlong Empire. I will consider it carefully. Seeing everyone surrounding Lin Han like this, the principal also thought, after so many years I have seen the two major academies and the military academy competing. For one person, after all, he is a student of number 1 high school. Naturally, I have to support him. Then he shouted, "Students, the great examination is officially over. Now let us start awarding the prizes." Third place, Du Haonan, Tian Kun, Yuan Bo. Second place, Feng Yang, Ling Ling Shu. First place, Lin Han, Long Tianjiao, Shu Ting. Classmate Lin Han, based on your achievements, this is your reward. A villa in the city center. A high-level skillbook Soaring Fist. There is also a golden level prop necklace that can increase all attributes by 20% for 3 minutes, but it can only be used 3 times. Lin Han spoke up. Today I can win such a rich reward. I would like to thank the training of the principal, thank the school. I have to thank Wuzhou City even more. First place gets a villa that is so terrifying. Would not I be able to hug A Yi and Tianjiu to sleep every day? The thank you can be said later, when you become successful and come back to school. Let Bai Bing lead you to see the villa first. Inside the car, Bai Bing asked, "Which academy do you intend to choose?" He quickly replied, "It is still not clear. I also intend to ask you." She turned to ask again, "If you want to land safely, Qingbei is the best choice. But the military academy is a very good place to train people. It is also good to pursue big goals later. If there is no system, going to Qingbei to get resources is indeed the best choice. Coming here," he thought to himself, "but now, I have a system, especially the ability to return to the origin." Then he turned to say, "Compared with resources, what I lack more is beast taming control points, and that needs to be obtained by fighting and training." He looked at her and smiled and said his choice, without thinking anymore, "Choose the military academy." "You are really unexpected. What you need to do in the military academy, remember to find me. The Bai family is big. It is difficult to reach into the military academy. Does Sister Bing want me to take too much pressure?" Then he smiled secretly in his heart, "But in fact I do not have much pressure. A Yi on the left hand, Tianji Yu on the right hand. Where do I have pressure?" "Sister, we will definitely serve Master wholeheartedly." "That is not right. The pressure is a bit too much.